Oh my god, it's because I unplugged everything for doing that. Okay, so I'm getting audio there, and then
You're good. You're good. You're good.
okay, there we go. I fixed it.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah, no, I had to I had unplugged everything from my laptop because I had to move it into the other room so I could put an Ethernet cord on it, so I could do the VR thing. So that's good. That's all done.
Swag money.
Oh yeah. All right.
Omi has this like soy sauce glass bottle that I will be using to put small flowers, dried flowers in.
Nice.
The gay agenda is a simple one. I just want my tiny trinkets. I just want my little mason jars. I want my cute little sweaters and knit objects and fun hats, and coffee and music, and that's really it. That's all I desire in life.
So that's a good reading. Could I actually have you do that now in the voice of an evangelical pastor?
Okay, all right. So let me say this. So the gay agenda is
I'll be right back.
not as complicated as one might think. You see, no.
Yeah, just the gay agenda is a simple one.
Gay agenda
All they
is a
want are
simple-
their small trinkets.
Trinkets.
Mason jars, sweaters, all these things they're taking from you, my fellow parishioners.
My fellow Catholics.
My fellow Catholics.
It's not an eat, pray, slay moment. I need to adjust my schedule because my therapist, I talked with her on Wednesday this week, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing really well. I just need to like make sure I schedule my shit on time so that way I know when stuff is due. And then she was like, so what are your thoughts about like starting your schedule, like writing it for February, like now? I was like, well, why would I do that? And she was like, well, think of it this way. If you have stuff due that's like the first week of February and you're just doing it, like you're just making your schedule to let yourself know that you have it done, like due that week, you're gonna like put yourself at a bad time to get it done. And I was like, but I get everything done last minute. Like I will know ahead of time when it's due and still wait till the last night to finish it. And she goes, well, that's not a very nice practice. That's not very kind of you to yourself. I go, I think it's pretty kind. I get to spend all the other hours just sitting on my ass playing my bass or like playing Animal Crossing. I think it's pretty damn kind. And she goes, Sage, how are your grades? I was like, they're fine. I've got my average is no longer a 4.0, but it's still in the 3.7 region, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I never got a fucking 4.0, not at once.
I had a 4.0 my whole first year. And then I took a political science course that I didn't understand. Well, I did understand, but like I'm so used to writing in a very flowery way. And then it didn't really translate well. Like I could understand, like I understood the topics. I would talk to her, and she was like, "Yeah, you get it." And I was like, "Yes, I do get it." And then when I wrote it down on paper, she was like, "You don't get it." And I was like, "I just talked to you about this, and I just expanded on it and made the sentences longer. It's the same thing I was saying, just written down in a longer format."
Yeah, I feel that. That's sort of writing like emails for work is so fucking annoying because I'm just sitting there like, all right, you know, don't get all don't like write the way you actually do. You have to, you know, write very specifically. Hello, Eddie.
Welcome to
You're
Crackle
at least-
Podcast. You like my plant?
Your plant.
My
I love
plant.
your plant.
Thank you. Oh, I have to show you my sweater. Eddie, look at my sweater.
Oh yeah, peep the sweater.
Peep the sweater.
Peeping. Wow. You look like a tablecloth at my grandma's house.
I am your grandpa now.
You look
Thank
like you look like you belong inside a doily.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm on my
Uh,
doily code. I'm on my I'm fruit basket maxing.
I'm perfectionist.
It's doily
I told
coded.
Naz.
Fucking
I told
doily.
Naz I liked the sweater, and they were like,
Good sweater. I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
I like it. That's
Mhm.
why I said I like it.
Damn,
I
it's
said,
like
this is what your grandpa would wear. And then everyone was like, this is what your grandma would wear. I was like, not if your grandpa.
Not if your grandpa
cool
was
to be a grandpa.
cool.
Not if your grandpa's cool. I feel like this is an iconic sweater. Also, fucking went to that vendor. I found the cutest like knitted vests and stuff like that. I'm so excited to wear them. I'm so excited to wear them. Little red one with little flowers on it, all over it. Fuck yeah, top tier.
Hell
Regard-
yeah.
Regardless,
Amazing.
we're all here. We can start the
Oh
podcast.
wait, shit. Sage, I don't think you saw this. This is my wait for it. This is my otter shirt. It has a bunch of otters on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. Look
If
at 'em,
I
look
saw
at
you
this,
on
they're just
vacation,
fucking
I would
chilling.
think you were someone's dad or someone's uncle. Did
Exactly.
you get a haircut?
I did, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Everyone's getting their haircut.
Back to
I guess it's my
formula.
turn next.
Not me. I haven't cut my hair in like a year and a half.
You know,
I
if you
really
have,
need a haircut.
11 days.
yeah. Oh yeah, intro time.
Everyone mute your shit.
You know, it was nice. It was nice to have the intro actually be accurate for about 3 sessions, but hey,
Yeah.
here we are.
You gotta change it. Here we
Now
are.
we're fucking back to formula, man.
Now we're
Back to fucking
we're
formula.
cooking,
As
baby.
usual, it's back to
Everybody
formula.
has to get their shit fucking brought back together. All right, so welcome back in.
Black screen, by the way. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, it takes a sec. Welcome back in. So, last session, the party spent some time recuperating from their adventure with Ron in Dry Gully, spending some time speaking with the townsfolk and whatnot. Ass discovered that he was still being under the influence of the Shadow Beast and has fled to Snowlock to attempt to obtain treatment. Hymgaie, on the other hand, found themselves
Oh,
at
God.
a
Oh god.
at a crucial moment where to save a woman from a potentially disastrous deal with the divine figure Ron, took the deal instead, turning Dry Gully's water back into water, no longer sand, and sealing their fates together. We come back in, it's about midday. Ass has just wandered southward towards the road which then leads to Snowlock.
Do you think he's gonna be okay all by himself?
Potentially. But it's ass. You know.
He is a sneaky looking sort. He could probably
He hides
stealth his
really
whole.
well.
He could
You know what? He's got some really great tactics as long as he applies to that. He'll be fine. I think.
I think so, but I don't know. I don't think he'd want us, trailing him either way.
No, this is a journey he must take on his own, I think. We have more pressing matters to deal with. Like, what the do? What did I do? What did I do? Okay. I'm good. No, you know what? I'm fine. Him guy's just like standing there, like twitching. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be a beneficial partnership.
Yeah. Beneficial. It's gonna be great.
He's he's like a piece of shit, but I've worked for worse.
Yeah. It's gonna be fine. There are worse jobs, right?
There
There's plenty of
certainly
worse
are.
Yeah. This isn't a job. It's not a job.
It's like a
It's
hobby.
a
Think of it as a hobby.
As
it's a hobby.
as
A new
one that
hobby.
is in contract similarly, just do just it works out. I've been contracted for a good couple years now, so it gets pretty normal. But your Ron fellow, he's a little more interactive than mine, so you just gotta watch out for that. Probably.
Have you ever
That's good.
spoken
Good
to
to
your
know.
patron?
DM?
No.
No whispers or anything.
Huh?
Like no form of contact whatsoever of any kind.
Not exactly. You're bound. Your binding is more through the sword than through which made it.
That's fair. Okay. No, no. Um, I I have just a contract with the sword pretty much, and the sword's connected to the deity, so it's
How do you know the
very.
power's not just coming from you?
I mean, I dabble a little bit into some magics in my time, but while wielding the sword, I've gained more power.
How do you know it's not just a magic sword?
What do you mean?
I don't know. There are a lot of magical artifacts out there. I don't need to forswear myself to any kind of higher power to use one.
To be honest, it's a family heirloom on my wife's side. It's a little weird. They've had it for a couple 100 years plus. I'm not sure. They live for longer than I ever will, so
All right.
I trust their word better than my own. So
Interesting. I'm trying to find out more about weapons. I want to understand what's going on with this one. So I'm just gonna take out Black Blizzard and give it another look. I guess he's like studying for forge marks or something now that Van has told him it's an amalgam.
Would you like to make an investigation check?
Yeah, sure.
Go right
I'm
ahead.
really bad at investigation. Would it be more perception? I don't know. It's not like I have to.
Investigation is something more that you're like you're looking specifically for this.
Where? Still can't find my fucking
Nice.
dice. Yes,
Oh,
this is driving me nuts. I'll give one more quick look. You guys talk while I'm doing that.
so now what do we do now? Are we
Um,
doing that water job to Dunwich, or I would guess that's
I
probably our next course of action, since we don't really have anything else to really do that the boss man gave us.
any job, I will take any job right now to get as far away from Dry Gully as possible.
Well, the thing
Um,
is, are you just saying that to avoid Ron? Because since you did that pact with him, that's kind of impossible now.
he's got all these posters up, and I look around to make sure that there's still posters up.
oh, there certainly are.
Yeah, see,
I-
he's probably gonna stick
but-
around.
But
find
here's
other
the
patrons.
thing: they never forget their first.
Oh God, I'm the first. I'm the first. I
You're gonna
hate
be-
being
There's
people's.
no.
But here's the
You
thing.
know how awful it is being people's
But-
first. You know how.
but- But here's the thing, though. When and if he gets more followers, they're going to look to you as the patriarchal leader of Ron's religion.
Patriarchal.
I don't know.
Patriarchal.
I think I used the
Level
wrong term
15,
there.
Clark, by the way.
I think I used the wrong term there.
Probably.
But regardless, you get what I'm saying. You're the head. You're the figurehead.
I'm the figurehead.
You're the figurehead of Ron's society now.
So what you're saying is I get to determine the message that is sent from Ron.
Potentially, you have to talk to you have to talk to Ron. You could spread the word of Ron. He'll probably like that. Just don't piss him off.
What is the word of Ron?
What is the word of Ron? I'm just gonna call into the air. I go, Ron? Ron?
Nothing.
Great. You finally
Ron's
signed
not
a
real.
contract with
Ron is
somebody.
just a collective hallucination that Asp was giving us.
From Reefer Madness. Reefer
Due to
Madness.
reefer madness.
Fucking demon, dude.
They call it Tifer madness.
Reefer Madness.
With a 15 looking at your sword, you can start to see things that you haven't really paid too much attention to, like small little minuscule gaps in the blade. Where
Like
it
it's
seems,
twisted together, or
yeah, more
are they like cracks? Because that can get you kicked off the forge.
not entirely cracks, but it's sort of
A delamination.
yeah,
Oh my
it's
God, I
it's a
just-
little bit like a delamination where it's just sort of the metal there didn't entirely fuse as much as it is. The sword
Right.
is still in fine condition for what it is, but you can start to see sort of its creation a little bit since you know more about it.
So,
Huh.
so do we talk to the boss man about this water job, or?
I'll go let him know. See if you have any affairs to clean up around town, and we
Uh,
can see what we can do on the way up there. It's not really an urgent job, so
Well, we
might
have
be
nothing else better
useful
to
getting to
do,
know the
so.
area.
True. Oh, I have no more business around. I've seen plenty.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, I'll go also check in with Jeremiah
Okay.
after, but I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go over to the office.
To Morris.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you as well, I assume.
I'll go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk in. Sherry is just finished sort of filing papers. She gestures you over. Do you need to speak to Morris?
Well, we're just gonna. I don't know if he's in, but we're gonna head out to what's the name of the town again? Where the water is?
Dunwich.
Dunwich.
Dunwich. I
We're
think
gonna
we're
head
gonna
out
do
to
that.
Dunwich to get the
The
water.
water. The water delivery.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, just speak to Morris. He's inside. As you walk past Sherry's desk, you can see that the forms that you filled out, Van, have
Yeah.
all been filled out in triplicate.
Wait. So like she made 3 copies of everything?
Yes. And she is
Why?
now just filing them away.
Can I ask her? I'm like, why'd you make multiple copies of my forms?
Well, of course, if one was to be destroyed and the other was mean to be, I don't know, teared up by me in anguish of having to fill out these papers. It is Morris's request.
It sounds like you don't really like your job. From every interaction I've had with you, it seems like you dread this line of work.
And you are
Are you
such a
okay?
simple ray of sunshine on my bleak existence.
I try to be.
Oh my god.
Is there anything else I can assist you with, Mr. Kaiser?
No. We're gonna go talk to the chief, I guess.
Best you do that. She sits back down at her desk. You can just hear like the anxious sort of like tapping of her foot of the hoof on the marble floor.
Damn.
Wandering in, Morris is just still working at his desk, filling out some papers. Ah, yes, Crusaders. What is it that I can do for you?
Well, we're just letting you know we're gonna go make the water delivery to Dunwich.
Oh, wonderful. When are you planning to head out?
Probably within 24 hours.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. Just let me know when I can come and drop off the package I have for you. I am still bringing it together. How is the cart holding up?
Oh yes.
We should go
It's
check
it's
on
great.
Harold.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
You guys
That a crab didn't bring you any trouble, did it?
No,
It's a wonderful
Harold's been
crab.
great.
Clark, you bet the fridge Harold.
No, I'm not gonna fridge Harold. Oh,
You,
well,
you
just
guys
making
seem to really
sure.
like that crab. You guys really like that crab, don't you?
It really
Harold
is like
is
you're setting
great.
up for fridging Harold.
oh well. I'm just making sure that it is in proper condition. I understand that the roads west of here are a bit difficult, and your travels north will be a little less marked,
as previously. So if that is all in good condition, then perfect. Oh yes, where is the ass fellow? I need to have a speak with him.
Oh, well, actually, he just left.
He
We
went
had
on
a
a
bit of a dangerous encounter in Wilkinson with a shadow beast. And it seems it had some long-lasting adverse health effects on him. So he's going off to find a sanitarium to help with that.
Oh, so he won't be traveling with the party then?
Not for the foreseeable future. He'll probably be back eventually.
Understood. Sherry. Yes, Morris. Could you please pull the papers for the one Ass of Morthos? We need to do some refiling. Of course, Morris.
Starting to fucking lose it.
You hear angrily clomp away from the door. Yes, is there anything else I can be of assistance?
not that I know of. I'm good to go whenever. I'm
Yeah.
I'm ready to move out.
All right, I'll go check on the cart.
All right. The rest of you, do you have anything else to say to Morris?
No, Morris, it's been great talking to you. Oh, when do you want us to head out for the water delivery
Well,
job?
we're
what we're
gonna
doing.
probably that's what we're getting ready to do.
Okay, well, I just want to know how soon. That's it. That's
Oh,
really
well, it is only about a 2-day journey to Dunwich, and then about a 2-day journey back, of course. And we have approximately a month or so of water left in the tower, lest anything unforeseen happen to it. So we should be fine.
Better safe
These
than sorry.
these water deliveries. How much water are we transporting exactly?
Oh, well, just about enough to fill the tower.
well. Is that something that
Like how?
Harold will be
Yeah,
able
will
to?
we able to transport that properly with the cart we have?
Oh,
Or
no. Harold will... Who is Harold?
oh, sorry, it's the giant
Are,
crab. They named it.
Oh, you named the... Sherry!
Oh,
There is no response. Well, I'll tell her about that later. Well, either way, no. You are. This is purely a protective mission. I am still a
oh,
bit
so
worried
okay, we're
about
just
the.
it's an escort mission. We're just
Yes.
escorting.
I am
Okay.
still.
They'll take care of the delivery. We're just heading up a convoy.
Yes,
How
I'm
many?
still a bit worried about the attack that happened yesterday.
Oh, we should ask those
How long
mercenary
is
fellows.
how long is the wall gonna take to finish?
Well, I have the contractors here for at least another few weeks, and they should be able to get a pretty decent surrounding done. As you can see, they've done a fairly decent job here, and most of the remaining wall is still intact, though underneath the piles of sand which they are moving. But it should be maybe a few more weeks for the
Those
sort of primitive walls we have here.
those mercenary guys that helped us in the fight the other day. They could
Militias,
be
right? Not mercenaries.
the militiamen. They could be of some use to us
Do you
if
want to
they.
leave it undefended?
That's true. If they stay in town when we're not around,
There's another attack like that. Who knows if even they'll be enough?
we're only gone for we're only gone for about 4 days.
That's a long
what if
time.
I could talk to Ron and see if
I
he'd be
feel like we
willing to do
shouldn't.
anything.
Hmm.
I mean, what we shouldn't be splitting the party up.
You want to
If
put yourself
anything.
further in his debt, is my question.
Oh, but I don't exactly see what other choice we have.
The other choice we have is take the risk, do the job right, hope that the ambush was soon enough ago that they don't have time to rebuild and be back
It was. We only
quick as a
like
flash.
only
It was like
one
2
like
days ago, right?
one spellcaster survived, so we should be fine. Only one of them survived that attack.
There could be more. Who knows where they came from?
Exactly. That's what I'm wondering.
They have a whole
I'm wondering-
society out there.
I wish I could be of more assistance.
Mm.
I do not know much about their ways.
I've got an idea. I'm going to, or here's my idea. Over the next 2 days,
Yes.
before we head out, we'll head out, 24 hours from now, once we've made sure everything is right with the cart.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. What time is it now?
It's like midday.
Yeah, the sun's starting to go down now.
This
Oh,
evening.
shit.
Oh, it's
Or-
later than I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Or I mean, it's like it's starting to go down.
It's like
a
2
little-
o'clock.
Yeah, it's a little past midday, 2-3 o'clock.
Okay, I'm gonna
you
give
spend most of your day,
I'm gonna
like,
go find the
in the
militia
cave.
and give them a training session, and I'll feel more comfortable.
A training session.
You
Why
want-
not?
You
I
want me to help?
mean-
Do you want me to help you with that?
Sure.
All right. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Quick spar.
Yeah, it would just be a little bit, additional comfort.
All right. You
I
wanna...
haven't sparred with anyone in years.
Well, don't kill them.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay. Why would I go and kill him?
Anyway, I'm not gonna answer that question.
They're
Well,
not
let's just
innocent
go check
civilians.
up on the cart first things first.
All right. You make your way out next to the LCC building where the cart is parked, and you hear the unmistakable sound of webbed feet. You look into the
Webbed
back
feet?
of the cart to find that the ducklings that you won in Wilkinson have completely demolished any rations that have been left in the cart.
Ah,
Oh, no. You
Are those-
cute little guys.
are those
You're
ducks?
so sweet. Yes, they are.
They're buddies. They're friends.
They're friends. They're pals. Oh yes, you're so cute. I
There's
pick
what,
one
like
up
what?
and I.
There's like
and
there's
I-
what like 4 ducks in there.
Yeah.
Bunch of baby ducks.
Mhm.
Send them to
Is it
the
not-
cart.
Soda
I,
machine. Send it to
I go
the
to pick up one duckling.
All right, make an animal handling check.
Okay. Animal handling.
Really well for these ducks.
That is a 19 plus 3.
All right, you scoop them up, no problem.
All of the ducks are now in Hymgaie's hands. It's like, oh, you guys are all so cute. Look at you.
All right. Well, we better
Rob,
go. We better go buy
Martin,
some rations.
I'm surprised.
Cheryl,
I'm surprised the crab didn't eat him.
and
To be honest.
Is
He doesn't
everybody-
eat it. He likes
Rob,
fish. I'm gonna commune with
Rob,
Harold.
Cheryl,
Mm-hmm.
and
your
do you guys want
amulet?
to help me name these ducks?
Didn't we name them John, Paul, George, and Ringo, or was that just me
Oh.
who decided to call them that?
John, Paul, George, and
That's fine.
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Whatever
I'm gonna
works for
go-
you.
I'm
It's not-
gonna
they're
go
not
talk
my
to Harold.
ducks. They're not.
Talking to Harold?
Yeah.
All right.
What's
What
up,
do you
Harold?
want? It is cold.
We could have a covering made for you.
That would be acceptable.
All right. Well, I'll go see Jeremiah about that. Is the cart in good condition?
What?
Can you tell if it doesn't feel like it rattles as we've been moving recently or anything like that? More than usual, I mean.
He sort of walks forward. He like lurches forwards, and he's like,
Seems fine.
All right then. We'll have some extra fish for you, and I'll get that covering made quick as a flash.
Could I do an overview of the cart myself?
okay, go ahead. You can make an. This would just be an intelligence check.
Oh, god damn it. Give me a second. Intelligence check. That is a 13.
13. Seems fine for the best that you can tell. All the axles seem straight. There don't seem to be too many
Ducks.
too many. The ducks haven't done any
full of
irreversible
duck
damage.
shit.
Structural damage.
No, the floors and the seats are all covered in duck shit because they ate all the food.
Yeah, looking around, you see the only thing that's of major concern to you would be the large bull head, which is hanging off the side of it, and an arrow, which is shaft deep into the wood.
Where'd these come from? The head and the arrow. What's the story behind that?
What was the bullhead from again?
I'm pretty sure Alex killed a big creature and then
That was
mounted it on.
was from one of the humans.
Oh
you-
yes, it was the dude in the bull mask. I remember. Yeah, Alex killed a guy, stole his mask, and mounted it on the side.
When was that?
Like when we were first leaving, and we fought those dirt people.
Oh,
That tried-
that was a while ago.
That was a
Yeah.
while ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Well,
um.
can explain that bit, I guess.
I don't really want to know, to be honest.
Yeah, we can probably, probably move this on over. And take the head off because it seems too threatening.
I think that was the point.
Yeah, but I don't
What I-
think we're like warlords. Whatever Alex thought we were. I'm gonna go bring it to Jeremiah.
All right.
It's like a mask, right? Like a metal mask.
It is not a metal mask. It is
It's bone.
It is bone.
Oh, it's like a weird shaman hat.
This used to be a.
Oh,
a
a real bull's
person.
head that the person
This
was
used to
wearing.
be a real
Yes.
bull's head. Yeah.
All right, let's just bury this. Let's put that behind us.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
well, let's get going soon. We
All right,
gotta-
do you guys want to take care of rations and cleaning up, and I'll go get this cover made for Harold?
Sure. I still have rations in my bag. I brought that with me inside.
I don't need rations.
I don't need rations.
Hymgaie needs rations.
I need
I need rations.
Lisa needs braces.
And also, well,
General
Harold, I think
plan.
Harold's the one that needs rations. That's the one. That's the reason why we're buying them. We need Harold rations.
That's true. Well, do ducks eat fish? Famously not, I think.
No.
Well, regardless, they ate it.
Probably.
I think they ate the human rations.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't eat
Was
the
it cla-
crab rations. The crab rations. I mean, you just kind of have like a big, at this point,
Pile of
pile of
stinking
rotting
fish.
It is beyond stinking. You bought that like a month ago, or like
Aw.
3 weeks ago.
That's Harold's
No,
favorite, man.
Hymgaie would have salted it. It would have been like
It's
preserved.
I mean, how much salt do you carry on your person?
I don't know. You bury it in the ground and then it's salted.
Oh
That's
my god.
definitely how that works.
Yeah, that's
We went-
totally.
we
Totally
we
how
were
it works.
traveling.
Retroactively preserve the fish.
Yeah, no,
we
you
were
look,
traveling in the sand.
like how you need to purchase
It is a
spell
very
components
dry
before.
environment. It is a very dry environment, so it probably wouldn't be like giving people cholera. But
I mean, you guys
Let's,
bought that while you were in Ilum, so it went
Yeah.
through the
Yeah.
entire Wilkinson arc.
a long time ago.
Yes.
It,
Let's
that is
just-
some
let's refer-
stinky shit.
Let's get a new supply in Dunwich.
Yes.
For now, this is
let's just
Well,
get
why
our
we're
let's just
okay,
get our,
yeah.
let's just get our food rations. Harold is fine. Let's just get our stuff. I don't even know where they even get normal food around here, to be honest. Where do we just get rations? Would we go to?
yeah.
I mean, that would be a. Well, you know that there's a small farm over on the side of the LCC building which has mostly watermelons, but that would be likely something you could talk to the innkeeper about.
Oh, okay. I'll go to Rusty Crown then.
Okay. Where would the rest of you guys like to go?
I'll go train up the guys. Well, I'll go to Jeremiah's first.
All right, Hymgaie.
Yeah, I will go. Is there a place where Hymgaie can go like look for rations, like a little
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm going
Or
to
I
the inn.
guess
I'm
like
going to the inn. The inn's
Yeah,
gonna
you
wait
No,
just
for
get
me.
like
some
like
food.
like for Harold and stuff. Even
No,
then.
Harold's fine. Harold's fine.
Yeah,
We can go
we
get.
can get more fish in Dunwich, which is a port town, which is why the water comes
Okay.
from there.
Okay. I guess Hymgaie will just spend some time with the ducklings to decompress.
Aw,
With the knowing that ass is gone,
turning them
He's
into
going
little
to become
serpents
their
of
mother
Ron.
now. Yeah,
you're gonna imprint on them.
they're gonna. No, I'm just
I
gonna.
feel like you've
just gonna
already
die.
imprinted on them. They're gonna imprint on you.
I just picked them up and suddenly I'm their mother. Yes. All right, you guys go do what you have to do. I'm gonna take care of these guys.
All right.
I
Alright,
have some thinking to
So
do.
Van and Bones both just roll me initiative just to see who goes first here.
Come on, baby.
Oh, I have
15.
Bones.
It doesn't matter. I rolled bad twice.
All right. So Van, you enter into the Rusty Crown. There is a small fire burning, though it isn't really that cold outside. These are desert-faring people, so they're far more comfortable in warmer climates. Entering within, you can see that the two militiamen are just sitting inside, enjoying themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Shape up, men! That's what you gotta do.
Looking over, you can see that the half-elven one, Saren, is making some small talk with Silas and Ronald across the bar, while the tiefling, Draw, is eating quietly over at a separate table.
I'll approach the barkeep.
Ah, yes. How are you?
Doing good. Me and the gang are planning to go down to Dunwich, do the water delivery for you guys.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. We had some ducks, I guess, ate our rations, so I'm being tasked of grabbing that. So could you whip up some meals for us for the journey and back?
Let's see, Dunwich, so maybe a week's worth of rations.
Yeah, it's like 5 days.
I could potentially find some things for you. I will have to go to some of the other farms in the area.
Yeah, whatever's works. I'm new around here, so I don't really know where the best place to acquire food other than here. So
Understood. I can get that prepared for you. It shall cost you a bit, however, especially with your. She leans over and whispers into your ears. Dietary restriction.
it's okay. Um,
His dick don't work, and now this.
my dick do work. Well, everyone
You
else
say
can
that a lot for a guy who.
ask my wife if my dick do
I don't know. She
work.
seems to be somewhere else entirely.
Full elven daughter.
Damn.
Fucking A.
Regardless, it shall cost you approximately, I assume,
Is that like a full metal jacket?
3 gold piece. There is much running around I would have to do.
Yeah,
When do you
no,
need this
that's
done?
we'll be heading out by tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning. Yeah, that will be 4 gold pieces.
4 gold. Okay.
Thank you.
So you guys live here your whole lives? What's the deal?
Who are you speaking to?
Her?
Her?
Oh, no, I came here some time ago when the town was still prosperous. And, well, here I remain.
What was it like back then? I'm quite curious because this place is interesting.
Oh, save
say the
your
least.
sweet words. It's a shithole.
I would. That's the first thing I thought when I entered town. Yes. To be honest, not to be rude, of course.
Of course not. It used to be lovely. Constant inflow of travelers. There were miners, locals who certainly enjoyed their fair share of whiskey. The gold that would roll in here was truly immaculate. But now, not so much. Occasional travelers here and there. And of course, these two entering in, thinking they're all the greatest who have ever done it. The ones who enter into my town acting all heroes, playing the hero. You look over and
it's the militiamen.
yeah, she's gesturing over to the militiamen. You look over and you can see that Saren has this shit-eating grin on his face. Oh, come on, Silith. I know you don't mean that.
How long are they in town for? Because if we leave, what happens if the place gets attacked again?
Well, I don't know. I suppose that's a question for them, I would have to say.
Hmm. Well, while I'm waiting, I guess I'll have a beer
Ah, yes,
while
of course.
kill time.
Yes, that shall be, well, just bill it to Morris.
That's
goes
perfectly
and-
fine with me.
Fills you up
I
a little
guess
beer mug and gives it to you.
I guess like how big's the tab?
Hmm?
But nothing. I'll go sit down next with the militiamen.
All right. That will flop over to Bones. Bones, you were heading to Jeremiah, correct?
Yep.
All right. He doesn't seem to be doing too much work right now. He's just sort of like sitting near his forge for warmth.
All right. I'm gonna go over to Jeremiah. Hey, Jeremiah.
Bones, good to see you again. Thanks for the assist.
No problem. How's business?
Ah, well, it's been good being able to really bite into that steel you brought over, but, not much for customers.
Yeah, I've got a job for you if you can take one. Not too complicated.
Well, what do you got?
Well, crab on our cart there. Um, he's a little chilly. I can tell it's not his usual environment.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll go sit down next to him. We're hoping maybe you could make up a little leather and iron number, keep him warmer while we're on the road. We're gonna go pick up the water from Dunwich soon.
Ah, that's good to hear. Water, or more, well, iron. Iron I can do. Leather or canvas, that ain't exactly my purview. You said you're
You
going
know
to
anyone who
Dunwich,
can?
right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be too long.
Well, those are good people to speak to about that.
Hmm.
Coastal town. Plenty of
Right.
sailors and, well, sail makers, I have to assume.
It's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, also, got something to show you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna slide over and show him my arm blade, which he hasn't seen yet, I don't think.
Your forearms seem to have gotten larger there. What's that all about?
Well, I've just been lifting. I laugh because it's not possible. And then I show him I show him the thing.
Divines. That is certainly something. Wow. What do they got?
Crazy
And
work
he
up there
goes,
in
he,
Ellum.
he sort of like, he doesn't even mention it. And this is rather like forward of the Jeremiah that you've seen. And he goes, he just sort of grabs your forearm, his fingers almost like sort of sticking into the part
The
where
gaps,
it opens
yeah.
up. He's like pulling it over and he's looking, he's like, oh, it's a just simple spring mechanism. Got some bearings in there. Hell. That is the most ingenious thing I think I've ever seen.
It's handy in a fight too. It's not
I
just
would
nice to
assume.
look at. But yeah, they do crazy work out there. Anyway, good talking. I'll check up back when we're back from Dunwich.
Yeah, it's good speaking to you too, and thanks again. Ornique and I were in a bad way in that fight there, and not sure I'd be bellowing my forge hadn't you been here. So,
Well, that's why we do what we do. All right, I'm gonna get up, give him a wave goodbye, and go tell Harold about. We'll be able to make something for him in Dunwich with nice canvas. Maybe we'll get it fur-lined for him.
Yes.
A cape,
Can we get him a hat?
little top, like a little top
A
hat.
crown?
Well, if you're going to do that, you are a little you were in the good spot to do
Yeah, we were.
it. All right.
Mr. Dress-Up Harold shot for now. But, okay, I'll go find Van in the bar.
All right, you're heading into the bar. Hymgaie, you see, he's heading into the bar. Would you like to remain where you
Okay.
are or head in with him?
Hymgaie's going to remain with the ducks.
All righty. So,
How are
Bones,
the ducks?
Bones, you enter into the Rusty Crown Tavern. Again, it's pretty quiet. It's not really their peak hours, so to say, even though it doesn't
What is
really
their
seem
peak
that.
hours? 5 people?
I mean, yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's usually like 7 people at peak hours. And right now, it's 3.
Yeah.
So,
Very below average attendance.
mhm.
I'm shooting the shit in the corner with the militiamen.
Have you brought up the training thing at all? I'm just
Not
asking
yet.
this. Okay, over the table.
No, I just probably sat down and I've been like shooting the shit. I mean, like, you guys been here how long? Where you guys from? Kind of like,
Yeah, softening them up.
yeah, soften them up exactly.
I'm gonna tip my hat, which is surely kind of a little bit ratty by this point.
Yeah, things are starting to get a little worn on you.
Well, you know, it's a way of things.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tip my hat to Silas and just go over to
To who?
talk to the militiamen. The barkeep.
Oh,
what's his name again?
Silas. Okay, you said
Yeah.
Silas. I was like,
No, I said Silas. I thought maybe
yeah,
my
no.
mic was weird.
Either way.
Anyway, how are you, gents?
Well, I'm doing quite well. How are you, middleman?
Doing good. I'm doing good. You know, it was a rough fight back there, but we're back on our feet.
Yeah, if you say so.
I was thinking it might be nice. We're gonna head out of town soon to help protect the water supply coming back to town. Might want to have just a quick sparring session with you boys. Just get a little bit more, little of the rust off, so to speak.
And whose rust would that be? I was told your
Mostly
kind don't
my own.
rust.
Well, it's not true. I don't know who told you that, but
Well, I think I've gotten it on pretty good authority. Don't you say so, Draw?
You look over and the tiefling just sort of nods his head.
I'm confused. Bones is quizzical.
I think they're shit talking us.
Yeah.
Technically, the
Well,
rest
you
of the
wanna
person-
you wanna back that up? Just a friendly little bout. Nothing.
Well,
Keep everyone on our toes. It's important. It's dangerous these days.
I mean, I know about me. I don't. I certainly have been known to potentially fight for fun, for training.
Yeah.
Draw
that's what I'm
over
saying.
there, not so much.
Well, let's see. I'll go over to draw. I guess.
All right.
What do you say, draw?
He goes. He looks up at you, and you can just barely see his eye. He just stares at you, stares you right down. Says no word.
Is he a tiefling or an elf?
He's a tiefling.
Okay. Sure about that? It's good practice.
He just sort of puts his head back down, goes and starts eating his food again.
What's his problem, huh?
Well, you ever hear of the Sharpshooters Association?
I can't say I have.
Well, not a lot of people have. Used to be a dueling guild. They'd go around, get people to challenge them, sharpshooter, do a little trick, wing somebody in the arm, take their gold, and it's a little show. Well, they stumbled over into Draw's area, and, well, they ain't there anymore.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Draw don't
just the kind of guy
exactly
we need around here.
shoot to maim. If you know what I'm
I
saying.
see what you mean. Maybe some target practice then?
You seem to have actually gotten a small rise out of draw as he just sort of chuckles.
All right, I'm glad you appreciated that. But it's just like we were out of town, we came back. It feels like the exact right time, and then you came at the exact right time when it got dicey for us. Just feels like it might be useful to have a little bit more insurance around here than usual.
We
That's
just
all.
want to know if we can trust you to protect the place while we're not here. That's all we're saying.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. That's how
Who
you get a rise out of
exactly
him.
are you? Because I don't know about you, but I've never seen you here before. And I was here plenty of times back when this had its moments in the sun.
Well, I'm new around these parts, partner, and I don't quite appreciate the way you're talking to me.
I've got an idea. Why don't we do just a little bracket of 4?
Round robin.
No
I'm
weapons, just nice little, I don't know, scuffle. Winner gets, I don't know, a week of drinks.
Make a
Then we'll-
persuasion check.
Okay. Good at those. Natural 1.
All right.
I'm sorry.
You tried.
You just look over and draw once more. It's just
It's Harold.
yeah, that is Harold. Your picture stage. You look over and Draw is just almost completely out of this conversation. He's just back
All right.
focusing on his food
Never
and
mind
his
then.
drink. And Saren looks over to you and says,
Listen, if we actually had to get into it, I'm sure to know that I wouldn't be the one we're worried about.
How about an arm wrestle? Just feeling like arm wrestling somebody. I don't know.
make
It's
another
been a while.
persuasion check.
Can I give him assistance on this one?
How would you like to give assistance?
Oh, that was good. 21.
Oh,
Okay.
never
Hymgaie's
mind.
gonna walk
He-
in at this point, by the way, with the
Mhm.
ducks in his hands. He's like, hey, I don't know what y'all are doing, but I need to find a source of bread if there's a chance.
What the? No, no animals in the bar.
Oh, but look, and I go and I look and I show him the ducks.
What? Yeah,
Roll
I
for
see
cuteness.
I see the ducks. No animals
really
in the bar.
cute.
This
Can I just snag some bread to go? Do you have any bread I could steal? Like anything, just little
oh my
little snacks.
Scoville.
Look at these guys.
And you hear
Scoville.
you hear the sound of clattering pans, and you just hear yeah, and a loaf of bread comes flying out the window towards you.
Roll to catch.
Yeah,
And
you want
hold
to
the
roll the
background.
catch?
Yeah, I want to roll the catch.
All right.
I want to see if this influences Bones.
I don't know if this is
What
really
would I
helping my
roll
tough
here?
guy image here.
This would just be like a sleight of hand check because you're trying to catch something while holding a bunch of ducks.
That's a 17 plus 11.
Jesus Christ! All right, yeah, no, you have no problem. You go and you immediately shuffle all the ducks into one arm. And you just reach out and grab onto there.
I think if anything, this shows that I'm dexterous and I know what to do with my hands and arms.
Wow.
Immediately draw wants to arm wrestle me. No, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to arm wrestle Draw. I'm trying to arm
Yeah.
wrestle Saren.
Yeah, your persuasion with the feat that Hymgaie has just pulled off. He's like,
All right then. Let's go to one of those empty tables. I don't want Silas to have to clean up any glass.
Good
All right,
thinking. You're a
I'll be
gentleman.
looking from outside. I'll watch from the window.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
just-
give him my non-arm blade arm.
All right. So, you go and you both lock in, square up. Let's make some strength checks.
Okay. Is this athletics? Like,
I
do
would
have
say no. I
proficiency
would
in
say
it?
this is just strength. This is just a strength check. It's
Straight
entirely
up opposed strength check.
opposed strength check. Yeah.
11. Or
All
13,
right.
sorry.
15?
13.
13? Okay. You go and you square up, and almost instantly, he's almost nearly got you down. You're able to fight it back up a little bit. Make another strength check.
13. Again.
Same thing. He goes and he almost gets you. You are about an inch above the table. Strength
Is the
check.
saving throw now or no?
No, this is just strength checks. Just opposed strength.
Natural
checks.
20.
Natural 20. All right. You go and you are able to pull yourself back up, getting yourself right back up into the middle again. Roll again.
22.
22. You go and you feel his arm is starting to give in a little bit, tilting you back. Also, one thing to note, he is arm wrestling you with his actual arm, not his prosthetic hand.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're just being even. We're using our
Yeah.
normal arms. We each have one normal arm.
Mm-hmm.
13.
All right. He goes and brings you back to middle again. See some rolls. At this
11.
point, you guys are starting to get a little fatigued. All right. You go. You watch you can see his arm. He's starting to sweat a little bit. He's like biting his lip, trying to keep focus. You've almost got him. One more.
17.
All right. He's able to go, and he fights it back up again.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
You guys are going. So you guys
22.
are back to middle again.
22.
22. All right. He's barely holding on his arm. His whole ass body is shaking. Roll.
One more. 16.
All right. He goes and he jerks you back up to middle. You
Oh
guys
my
are
God.
both hanging on here.
This is an unbelievable match.
Both of you are truly holding on here. You
14.
know that this.
Oh, you know that what?
You know that this is likely the last one.
Okay.
Before your body just gives out.
Okay.
What did you roll?
Natural 20.
Oh,
All right. You go and you just slam his arm down on the table. He sits back and. Well, you're certainly stronger than Haywire, that's for sure.
Haywire.
Yeah, the boss. You from around here or not?
You know, we've been around, but not from around, so to speak.
Well, Haywire, kind of our overseer, if you will. He's one of your type. Don't rightly look like you too much,
Really?
but
I've been looking,
I figure of
hard
the
to
same
come
sort.
by. Well, that was some match there. A lot more, I think we'll be town's in good hands.
Yeah, it certainly was a good one. I'm glad I didn't use my other arm, or else I'd be in the market for a mechanic.
See, I've got an idea for you. I'm gonna show him my arm blade in the other arm. Might want one of these
Look at that.
installed.
No, I haven't rightly thought of that.
if we ever want to meet this Haywire, where would we want to find him?
That'd be High Mesa. You'll be lucky if you can get him on a non-busy day. He's kinda split focus.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well, good to know. Who should I ask for? instead of
Hey,
just
congrats
Haywire?
for winning! I'm yelling through the window. I managed to get the window.
I'm gonna send you a big
Hymgaie,
thumbs
while
up.
you guys were like arm wrestling, Hymgaie was just trying to finagle the window open from the outside while feeding the ducks, and he was like, "Yeah, nice job."
Bones, as you go to give a thumb up, you can just barely see that your thumb is like just a little bit at an angle that it usually isn't.
I'm gonna straighten it out. That was a great male bonding experience I just had. But all right. Well, thanks for letting us know. I just know a couple mechanics in Ilum who can do this, and there's also showed it to Jeremiah. He says it's ingenious. He studied how it works, so we might be able to get something set up for you.
That would certainly be interesting. I might just go talk to the big man. It's been a while, anyways.
All right then.
Oh, Bones, I got the rations
Rations
will be
lined up.
the rations will be lined up by tomorrow morning.
Perfect.
Otherwise,
I'll
I'm
buy
gonna finish
beers
this
for
beer.
also. Rounds on me.
I lean in and be like, Morris actually is paying for my beer, so you don't really.
It's an image thing. God.
Van, as you go to sort of whisper this, or you like whisper this over into at Bones, and Sarban almost like pushes between you, puts his arm around Bones, and says, "That's my man."
I'm gonna give Van a look. Like this is how you ingratiate yourself. You've been around the
Oh,
bush, been around the block a little bit, but I don't think you too much experience making friends. It seems.
in my line of work, we didn't like go to the bar after work and have drinks.
It's kind of
Mostly.
nice. You know.
People usually ask how I slept at night, and I usually slept in a big bed with my wife.
I slept in a big bed with my wife. All right. I'll go check up on Hymgaie at some point during the night once the militiamen seem happy.
Yeah.
If it gets later, I'm gonna have my nice, delicious dinner of a salad with some fruit on the side.
They have fruit here?
Watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon.
Oh yeah. They do have watermelon.
I am crying, of course, as I eat this because I dream of a nice juicy steak, but I can't. My dreams are ruined.
Damn.
Damn.
I
Tragic.
pray to my God if she could somehow fix this.
Yeah, I'd pray to Ron, but I don't want to.
Damn.
He hears that in your
Alright.
mind as you say that.
I'll go check
He
up
knows.
on Hymgaie and
He
the
knows I'm
ducks.
complicit.
Do they have
Guy
peas?
sitting. Hmm?
Peas are good for
I know
ducks.
exactly what you're thinking, and
You want frozen peas? You want to
no,
give
they
them
don't
frozen
have
peas?
peas.
This is what I'm thinking.
I know exactly what you're thinking, but yeah, no, there aren't really any peas.
This is what I'm thinking.
No, give them some ice. No, you want to give them ice water.
You're going fucking
Ice
ballistic,
water.
dude.
Give ducks ice water.
Anyway, everything good here?
Hmm?
Ducks doing well?
Oh, yeah, yeah. You can see that they're all like standing. My ducks are in a row, standing,
No.
waiting for each of them to get a piece of bread. And guy is like
Aw.
carefully breaking off a piece for everybody.
All right.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
I'm okay.
I can't wait until they grow older.
Him
They
guys.
start
Yeah.
asking for
Watch.
beer.
I'm just like waiting. Like I'm waiting till I get the spell polymorph, and I'm just gonna cast it on them to make them bigger ducks, and then we will have a
God.
giant crab and an army of big ducks.
Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or
Or
A
yeah.
duck-sized horse.
anyway?
Him guy has been religious for less than a day and is already breaking bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, him that
Damn.
is breaking bread for him and his duckies. Yeah,
All right then.
yeah.
Everything
I'm
seems
I'm
good.
good.
A lot more
I'm-
faith in the militia now. They told me something interesting about their boss.
Oh,
Yeah, seems to be one of my kind. So that's
I'm
always
what
gonna
about?
I'm gonna hit the hay,
Oh,
go
oh,
up to my room, and arcane lock my door.
yeah, yeah. Hey, if you're gonna arcane lock your door, do you mind watching these guys tonight? I don't want them running around the inn and yeah.
Just they were in the cart all last night.
Yeah, but it's cold out. You can't leave these guys out in the cold.
Um,
I give him the puppy dog eyes. I'm trying to persuade Van to watch the ducks.
I'm not really one to take care of animals. Really,
No, that's okay. They'll just go to sleep. They really will. I've been playing
you're
them
like my
with them all
daughter asking for a
afternoon.
dog right now, and
Please. And I'm holding. I scooped the ducks up, and I'm standing in front of him, holding all these ducks with big puppy dog Goliath eyes. Can I roll?
Yeah, no,
for
I would say
persuasion?
make an opposed charisma check for persuasion.
post charisma. Okay.
Yeah, so it would be
I have-
opposed
Okay.
charisma.
Okay. Well, Sage got a natural 20, and then my charisma is
What?
plus. I don't know where my charisma is. Where is it? Plus 4. So
Okay, so
24.
natural 20 with a 24. Van.
I need a natural 20 to beat her. Have a plus
Yeah.
5. Come on.
What?
Fuck. I rolled a 9.
Within
Sorry,
within your mind, for whatever reason, you look at this massive hulking Goliath and you see your daughter. And you just sigh and
Yes.
take the ducks.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think
Bunch of
they're
Then-
baby
allowed.
ducks,
They're not.
put
They're
them
not
in a
even.
van.
They're not even allowed in here.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't even worry about it.
I'm looking at. I'm looking
Because
at the
Van
park.
cares very much about what things are allowed.
Silas did
Yeah.
not see the ducks when you brought
Alright.
them in
Yeah,
a second
so-
time.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
I'm
doing.
gonna-
We were
Silas was
hiding.
doing something else.
They were
I'm gonna-
hiding in my whatchamacallit, my glamour outfit. So it's just like they were all hanging out in my
I'm gonna.
jacket pockets.
I'm gonna go up to my room, close the door, lock it, take the blanket off, wrap it into like a nest, and put the ducks in and sleep on the bed without a blanket.
There's
Aw.
probably an undersheet, right?
N-
There's an
nah,
Oh,
undersheet.
certainly
not.
not.
Certainly
Oh,
not.
fuck.
You're lucky I have a mattress.
Oh,
Not in dry gully.
sweet.
All right.
I'm sleeping cold tonight.
Is there anything else the rest of you would like to do before
I
you come
think-
down to rest?
Hymgaie is gonna go off towards like the water tower again, and he's just like where it all happened with Ron, and he's just gonna kind of sit there and like try to get Ron to like come to him.
All right.
He's gonna meditate, I guess. So
Gotcha.
he's gonna try to do what Sarah used to do and just sit. And he's like, I cross my feet like this, and I put my hands like this, and I just sit very, very still.
All right. Make me a concentration check. So this would just be Constitution.
That is a 14 plus 4, 18.
All right. You go and you are able to sort of focus in, sitting in your meditative stance, attempting to reach out, and you begin to remember what Ron had said to you before. When before he had left, which is,
He's gonna talk to me in my dreams.
yeah, he said, "I shall speak to you at your next rest." And as you remember this, you feel your body's defenses begin to fall.
Oh no, you're on the game with the boys.
And you have fallen asleep next to the water tower. Bones, is there anything you would like to accomplish tonight?
No, just look after everybody.
Okay. So, Hymgaie. You settle down to rest outside of the water tower. And almost the moment that sleep takes you, you find yourself in a familiar place. There are ceiling-high bookshelves, faint echoes of music being played, and a lingering scent of tobacco hanging in the air. You remember this as the headmaster's office of the Bard's College, a place you know well.
I guess Hymgaie is just like looking around and sort of like in awe. He hasn't been back here in a while. And just bringing back good memories after kind of the weird day he's had.
Mr. ChaReeves, Please,
Oh,
take a
fuck.
seat. Sitting
Oh, hi.
behind a mahogany desk is none other than your patron, Ron.
Oh. Hi, Ron.
Please take a seat. We have much to discuss. Oh, Eddie, could
Him
you mute
guy's
for us? Could you mute?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
getting
sorry.
the crunchy. Thank you.
That's my bad.
No worries.
him guy's just gonna sit on the desk and put his hands clasped together. So, um, what's up?
Well, it is clear that we have much to discuss. As you are no doubt aware, we have struck a deal.
Yes, the deal we have struck.
Yes, most fortunate, I agree.
Mhm.
Now, I shall provide you with but a hint of my grand divine powers, and you shall spread my good news.
Okay. Can you walk me through? Can you give me a play-by-play of exactly what your good news is?
Well, it is the good news of freedom, of course. Freedom, the
Freedom of
ability to do as one wishes, to break the binds of societal normality.
I'm wondering though, uh, how exactly does that function in a society strictly opposed to, let's say, the breaking of said rules? I mean, there's always walking around stuff, but how much of this so-called freedom are we talking about?
Entire. And to your question about how this operates in some sort of society with such rules, it doesn't. Or at least, not truly. I figured you would understand this given your um, upbringing.
Oh, um, yeah.
You certainly have no like for those of authoritative nature, and that is not something that I wish to be to you.
I appreciate that.
Yes. Well, so you shall spread my good news, bring to me more followers, and soon enough we will have a true unstuck religion.
Um, okay. Um, I could get behind that, but you said something about a smidgen of powers. What do you mean by that?
Oh, we shall get to that. But to be frank, we must do a small administrative thing. I have seen you do this many times with your Morris, so I assume this is something you enjoy. And to be frank, I have never been a patron before, and according to your records here, neither have you
Actually,
been a worshipper.
could I could I ask you about that since we're both on a first time basis? How and why did you want to become someone to be worshipped?
Well, once you
If
had,
I really, I'd like to get to know you better, Ron. I think I'd like to give you the benefit of the doubt.
well, I'm not sure why there would be any doubt.
Ron, you stole this entire town's water because you were salty. You were a little, that was kind of uncool, especially with such a, I don't know, I don't want to say impoverished community, but kind of not cool, dude.
Well, it seemed to have all worked out in the end,
Yeah, yeah, but what if I hadn't shaken your hand?
but you did.
But I did, but what if I hadn't?
But you did. I am not sure. Is your temporal
Okay.
vision not working properly?
No,
He like
no, I
flicks
just
you
said
in
I
the
would like.
forehead.
Ow! Hey! Whoa! That was uncool too. No need for that. No need for the touchy touchy. We're not on a touch basis yet.
Well, it seems you have recognized that I have touched you, so that is working. Or yes, I am not sure exactly what is wrong with you, but either way, Things are going well. I have. What is it that all people desire?
Freedom, I guess.
Hmm. Yes, the freedom. And how is it that one acquires such things? It is power.
Well, I'd have to agree with you there.
And once you have obtained that for yourself, what else would you want to do but to give that to others? And I have gotten my freedom. And I believe that others should bask in this glory that I have created.
I pick up what you're putting down. The laugh makes me uneasy. Maybe, I'm just thinking, I'm just spitballing here. You'd have a better chance with followers if you know you spruced up that charisma a little bit.
Hmm.
That's just me talking, as your first, it's always good to have some constructive feedback. God knows. Get it?
I
Me?
know. I
No,
know.
I need it. Yeah, right?
Ha 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 ha. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yes.
Um,
Well, it seems that you are you're far better at this than I, and which is so good that we are now on a team, as it were.
a team. I like that. A team.
Yes. Now, as for the formality, I have never been in this position before. So, what would you like your position to be called? As
Um,
first to hold it is only fair that you are to name it.
that's that's really an honor. I guess, I'm a simple guy. Um, I don't know. Hymgaie is always this is just table talk, but Hymgaie doesn't know a lot of things about like choosing things for himself. That's always been like a little difficult. Um, Besides like just like trinkets and objects and things, like making a name for himself or making decisions has always been hard for Hymgaie. So I think for simplicity's sake, Hymgaie is just gonna be, I think I'll just be called the first.
Hmm. The first. I like it. Wonderful.
Simple, sweet, catchy.
Um,
Hymgaie the first.
Hymgaie the first. Wonderful. Now, as for your responsibilities, your job here, as it were, is to spread this religion of mine, to obtain new followers, harass followers of other religions, and potentially run me some errands on.
Well,
Yes?
let's not talk harass. Let's change the dialogue here a little bit. Harass may not be the best word. Um,
Torture?
no, not torture. Um, let's say persuade or convince that
Ignite. I like it.
ignite, exactly, ignite a
Yes,
passion.
ignite. I see. I believe you
Yes.
have the ability to do that. If I am checking my records correctly here. Yes. I understand some religions do that. The sort of like, and as he does
Not
that, a pillar of flame bursts from his hands.
No, not that kind of ignite, wrong. No, no, more like a internal personal mental ignite of passion to follow you as um you know as many do. They find a calling through a certain being who just ignites a sort of passion because they have similar values, or they just call out to them. I think your passion, your uh the combustion that could really happen with people per se might be with this whole freedom thing. I mean, it made me look at you in a different way, that's for sure.
Well, that's simply wonderful. I am glad that we are on the same page on that at least. Um, yes, so you shall follow my orders and do as I say and whatnot. I shall be very hands off in those manners. As for things I can provide you, I shall provide a company, a void in which you can wax poetically into. I understand that is something you're quite interested in. And
I'm sorry, what?
as a token of my gratitude, I shall provide
Yes.
you with a rare arcane ability, but a
Oh.
small taste of what is yet to come. He
Oh,
reaches out
I'm
and he taps you right in the forehead, and for an instant, all you see is light. And suddenly, you now know how to do this.
fucking A, really?
You can now cast Summon Snowball, a cantrip which creates a snowball in your hand that can be thrown at any creature within the range of the effect, and the snowball does no damage.
God, that's funny. Cool. I think this is interesting. What say you? Because I don't mean to um ask for more than I've given. I'm sure, you know. But as a first, I would wonder if we could summon this snowball with a little bit of damage per se,
Oh,
just in case.
I see. You desire more.
Just a
Well,
little, like let's say it's an ice ball and not a snowball. You catch my drift? A little harder than most.
I would say so, yes. But if you do desire more, and you wish to truly dedicate yourself to me, I believe that is something that could be arranged. Just say the word, and I shall tear you asunder and recreate you in mine image.
And what now? And who's what now?
So, Clark talking here. Let's discuss this. So, the way that this is going to work is attempting to change classes through divine assistance. Doing it without divine assistance is a different thing, and we can get into that if it comes up. But with divine assistance, your body will be torn asunder, and you may switch up to half of your levels can be changed to something that involves worship, a la cleric, paladin, warlock, something of that
Oh.
nature. When you do this, you immediately take 4 levels of exhaustion, and you lose 1 player level.
What do you mean I lose a player level?
As in, if you were level 12, you are now level 11. So this is something.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
So to do this is not something that is to be taken lightly, and this can only be done once ever on a person, lest they actually just be like turned to ash.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. That is just letting you, the player, know of the option of if you wish to like truly dedicate yourself into it and follow him as a more like true worship type thing, like other religious classes.
Okay. I think my relationship with Ron has not gotten to that point where I would switch classes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on building his repertoire, maybe make some better posters. And maybe make a catchy tune. I'll make a meaty bass line, and we'll have a new song for a couple episodes from now when we're in the big city and I'm spreading the word of Ron. That's future. That's future talk, though.
Well,
But cool.
and one minor thing is I do recommend, and I have seen this, is that you are very well versed with your friends, and they may be good starting people to spread the religion to.
No,
You know
you're
those in your party, of course, those in this dreadful town. There were those children in Wilkinson. No, they are dead. And
I'm sorry. Yeah.
yes, that Tundo fellow. Yes, he seems rather nice.
Summons him instantly.
Someone said it. I don't think Tundo wants to talk to us anymore in all respect. But if we see him again, I'll definitely have a chat.
Oh yes, definitely. I believe that will be a bountiful.
Yeah, encounter. But we're going on to a new city and shortly now, and there's definitely a chance to talk to some folks maybe. But in the meantime, if it's any help, I don't know if this is on your list of things to do, but I could definitely write up a new poster for you that's a little less um targeted.
What is wrong with the posting? I think this is
I
rather
love the
good.
color. I
It
love the
is.
format. I think it's a little aggressive, and I think that turns some people off. You gotta know your
Well, if it's
audience,
well,
Ron.
if it is turning some people off, then those are clearly not the people we are attempting to contact with
Well,
this.
that's
So we begin.
exactly.
We begin, and he goes and
Uh,
he summons this poster in his hand. Hey, stupid. This is good. It gets them in a low place and makes them feel low and like as if they need. They
but
need
what if no, we want people to feel
that
as
they
though
need.
no, because they already feel that way. If anything, demeaning them further might just um, you know, when I say turn them off to it, it's exactly that. If they're already in a low place, if you're, they wouldn't want to turn to someone who's going to make them feel lower. They want someone who makes them feel empowered, right? Like what I said about that sparking that passion inside people. You want to do that in a more positive manner. So how about we change hey stupid to let's see. Um Hey there Starlight. It's a little
Um,
grandiose. It's a little grandiose.
perhaps this was not the best decision. Um,
No. Well, this is just a first draft. We can always come back. This is our
yes.
first be
Well. I shall
first
leave
drafts.
these. I shall leave these postings as they are, and I will
Okay.
see how your attempts work when you
Hey baby,
decide to go
let's
about
just
it.
do
Because well, yeah, as you know, as you know, currently
yes,
I have recruited one person to this
yes,
religion, and you have recruited 0 people to this religion. So
yeah, yes.
yes.
I
So
am the first though, so I would just why don't we run a trial where half of them say hey stupid. Let's do and it's half of them say hey Starlight, and we'll see what gets grabbing people's attention. Of course, you are the main guy, main man. I'm just the idea man. I'm just here to help and
wait,
support you.
he goes and he like
So
touches the side of his ear. He's like, oh goodness, I'm being summoned. Seems that the posters are working quite well. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
uh
And you wake up on the
and it's
outside.
just me.
Ron
It's
is
just me pulling the ticket from the top of the fucking bell. I've got my hands on the water tower. It's just me.
No,
Hi, Ron.
you have awakened back at the
Bro,
water tower, looking
God damn it.
around, looking up at the moon. You can tell it's been a few hours or like halfway into the night, and you just feel like restless.
Hymgaie just goes to sleep at the water tower.
All right. Given your Goliath background, the cold isn't really detrimental to you.
Nah,
So,
Hymgaie has slept in worse conditions.
certainly. So you all awaken the next morning. Hymgaie, you stand up. Your bones are a little cold. You've definitely slept in worse conditions, but it has been a while. You've been in some pretty warm climates for the past month or so. So you're moving just a little bit slow. Van, your morning has started out with just this pinch on your nose.
What?
Goes pinches your nose again.
I grab it. I just grab my hand. Is it just one, or how many of them are on this bed with me?
There's one on the bed. There's a couple other just sort of like waddling around, just like flapping up to like the windowsill.
I put it on the ground. And I'll just open the door and quickly close it behind me.
I guess that's what Hymgaie's gonna do is go check on the ducks. So as soon as you open the door, Hymgaie's right there. You close it. Like, hey, I'm just gonna. Hey, Van,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take those guys out. It's time for them to go out for a little walk.
They're ducks. They're not dogs.
Ducks need exercise too. I can't just be feeding them bread and letting them sleep all day.
Just get them out of my room.
Okay. And I go and I take each one and I put them in my coat pocket or in my jacket. So they're all just like sitting on my chesticles.
All right, make me a stealth check as you're exiting to sort of hide these from the powers that be.
Powers that be. That is a 15 plus 5.
All right, that's perfectly fine. You're able to slip out without anyone seeing. Despite Ronald just completely just deadpan, just staring at you, like hustling out of the
I'm like
hustling
whistling
in
as
and
I
then
walk.
hustling back out.
Yes.
He doesn't seem to see any of the ducks or anything. Is there anything you guys would like to do this morning before you guys head out?
Not really.
That's weird. Pick
Alright.
up the rations, I guess, and pick up.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
already here.
okay.
It said it's done at the end, so I'll grab them.
All right.
I had to use my coat. I used to use my black coat.
I mean, we'll
As a
say
as a
goodbye to
blanket last
everybody.
night.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm in like my undershirt.
Where?
I'm in like
I'm
an
gonna check the
all
map
white like
zone.
undershirt. Yeah, Dunwich is just to our north.
I'm looking at the map zone.
Well, as you are getting yourselves ready, speaking of which, Morris walks over. He hands you a packet. Looking inside, you can see that it's filled with a lot of Dry Gully official papers, like the order receipt and sort of like recognition signed off by Theon, the owner of the town, saying that you are official couriers and you are to be trusted with moving this north or moving this south back to Dry Gully. And there's also a rudimentary map. So there's that for you.
Right.
And I will throw that up here as well.
Ooh, new maps.
New area maps, yes.
Seems pretty simple, straightforward, more or less.
How far out of our way would it take us to go to High Mesa Table Talk?
By the looks of it, it looks like a day and a half.
Yeah, High Mesa would likely be like a day and a half, just about a day to get to the actual thing, and then further to wind its way back up.
Right.
Yeah, you do note that it seems that the militiamen are also heading out.
Heading
morning.
out? Where are they going?
Well, we're heading back to High Mesa. Not much left to do around here. Cleaned up, did our investigation.
Hmm. All right then.
Well, you see any of those cotton company bastards, you just give us a holler.
Will do. I don't know. Feels a little weird leaving town totally undefended like this, but I guess the wall's going up and everything. They can fend for themselves a little bit.
Well, I do highly doubt they'll come back here.
Fair enough. All right. Bones is not gonna let his caution get the better of him here.
You guys heading
All right.
north then?
Yep, going to Dunwich, get in the water.
Nice. Well, I guess we'll see you. Draw, you ready? And they go and they just start making their way over towards High Mesa.
I would split the party here and go with them to meet up with this haywire person, but I'm not going to do that because that would be a bad idea.
I mean, if you would like to go to High Mesa, entirely up
I
to
just
you.
like the cart is going to get fucking set upon by like fucking guys who can only be killed by Warforged if I do that. So
What?
it's gonna be a really bad idea, I feel like.
We could
to
we could just
abandon the cart.
we could go to High Mesa first.
Yeah, we do have a bit of a, time cushion. Although I do want to get Harold his little outfit, but we can do that. You know,
A fucking
couple
outfit.
days. Well, he needs to, he's cold.
Only at night.
It's night half the time. That's fine. Let's go. Why don't we stop by High Mesa with them first?
All right, want to do so?
Because we have a week of rations anyway, right? And this won't extend the journey more than 2 days.
Uh,
3 days.
If you want to, yeah, do as you will.
Yeah, we can stock back up there if we have to. I think that's fine.
Hmm. All right.
Do you want to do it?
Can I read this paperwork and see if is it time sensitive paperwork?
Reading through it, no, it's not time sensitive at all. It just says these are the people. Like, we are officially allowed to come up here and collect
Retrieve
the
the
water
water
and
and
follow
escort.
the. Yeah, we are. There, it basically denotes you as a courier. Like, you are there to assist in the transport.
I'm a delivery boy.
Yeah, from the looks of it, this is something that like maybe John'll or someone else would do, where they would just sort of make the trek up to Dunwich and then follow it back.
But they're trying to do a little bit more additional security this time, I guess.
Because of what has happened.
Yeah, why don't we go to High Mesa first then? It's not urgent.
Yeah, let's go to High Mesa. Fuck it. Why not? Seems like fun. I wouldn't mind meeting another individual like Bones. Another automaton of some sort.
Right.
Real Star Wars robot.
This is how people talk about Argonians. They're like lizard.
Automaton.
Some kind of magical gecko man.
And
All
why
right,
they so
I've got
lustful? And
1, 2,
why they so
3,
lustful?
4. Where's Cheryl? Ah, 5. Okay.
I mean, Alex still has her duck.
No, she gave us the duck,
No,
didn't she?
no. You guys told me to keep it.
Yeah, I believe
Oh,
you
we
guys
did.
have 4. No, wait, how
Yeah,
many did you win? I think
technically-
only 3 of you won, or somebody went back to get one. So I think you have
Yes,
4 ducks.
well,
Tundo didn't get
4 ducks.
Oh,
Okay.
so there were three. There were 3 ducks.
So-
Alex have one.
And what are the names again? Sorry, I only know Cheryl and John. What were
We
the
have-
names, Eddie?
How many ducks do we have?
You have 3,
4.
but Alex
Hold
has
up,
the
let
4th.
me
No, we
fucking
won
check the
5,
VOD.
yeah?
Let me check the wit. See, fans, if you really want this never to happen again, start making the wiki. Start filling out the wiki.
Start making the wiki, start writing those transcripts. Hey, why not actually come and chill it with us in the
Official.
Yeah, no,
Which-
it's gonna take
yeah,
a
and
minute
if
to
you
actually
switch-
get through. Yeah. Okay, which one
Let's
of
just
who
say
there
we have
remembers
3.
winning a duck?
I
I did.
won. I won duck.
Hymgaie did not. Also, what's your name? Julie won a duck,
Yeah, that's what.
Right,
It was.
Julie won a duck and Ass won a duck.
and so did
I
Hans
won
won
a
a
duck,
duck.
and I won a duck.
So yeah,
Okay.
so there were 4 ducks in total. Hymgaie did not win a duck.
Okay, so in that case, there would be 2 ducks then.
Okay.
Did Ass take his duck?
No,
Ass
Julie
did
had a
not
duck.
take his duck. Julie had it.
Oh, I thought we took Julie's duck. I thought we
We have
just
2
took
ducks.
it.
Okay, you guys have 2 ducks. We're locking that in. All right, new lore.
Okay, it's
number
John
of
and
ducks.
Cheryl. We went from 5 to 2, so Hymgaie's just been counting back and forth the entire time.
Yeah, no, we'll hold this to
1,
him guy's
2,
inability to count. Then a retcon. Is just
4,
him guys like
5.
1, 2. Oh, that's a new duck. 3.
Oh no! You know
So
what?
it's like
No,
moving around.
you know what he's counting? You know what he's counting?
Feet.
Feet. No, I was gonna say he's counting like each wing, and then their little duck feathers, but someone's little like their little pruny feathers at their tail feathers. But one of the 2 ducks does not have his tail feathers, so he's going 1 wing, 2 wing, 3 wing, 4 wing, 5 wing. Oh, your other wing's not there yet. They'll be there soon.
Really doting on these ducks.
Yeah.
Clark, you gonna fridge the ducks?
No, I'm not gonna
No.
fucking fridge the ducks.
I don't trust you not to fridge anybody.
Oh my god,
Anybody.
I've literally never fridged anyone. Or
You
not
fridged all
anyone.
them girls.
What? Well, yeah, they were plot points.
Damn.
No one else was. Other people were there. Regardless. So you would like to make your
Clark's
way
a
to High
stone
Mesa?
cold killer.
Yeah, let's go to High Mesa.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's go.
So
Let's travel with the militia guys.
yeah, it's gonna take just about a day and a half to get up
That's
there.
fine.
Who would obviously Bones? You'll be working with Harold, and you don't really need to do an animal handling check because at this point you and him are pretty well accustomed. As for the rest of you, who would like to keep watch?
I will. I'm going to send my raven up high, and I'm going to look through its eyes to do a wide view of the
All right.
land.
Sounds good. You do note both of the militiamen do seem pretty damn happy that you guys are they're sticking around with you because they know now they don't have to walk all the way back to High Mesa.
Mm.
Fucking walked.
Or they teleported in.
Oh, but they can't teleport. Yeah, there's no circle.
Yeah, and they didn't have a really great way to teleport back. And also, I mean, it's like a day
Yeah.
of travel for these guys, which is fine.
Well, it's
If
nice. They can ride with us. They can
Yeah,
get to know Harold.
Yeah, no. If they were to, you figure that if they were to teleport somewhere further, they would have a easier way to get back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Make me a perception check, please. What
Can I
is
use
the
passive perception?
Not you, Van.
Oh.
And I believe a raven.
Raven stat block.
Yeah, raven stat block. So it's a +3 to perception. So make a perception check with then add 3.
Oh, sorry. Wait, say that one more time.
Your perception.
Roll d20 and add 3.
Yeah, roll d20 and add 3. That's the raven's perception.
Natural 1.
A bug flies into his eye.
Yeah, it is. You are so almost mystified by being able to see through the eyes of the raven. That,
Every single time.
that you're just sort of like, whoa, cool. As you're doing circles over there, the other two, Draw and Saren is just sort of he spends most of this time just sort of tinkering with his bronze colored prosthetic arm, and Draw, on the other hand, you just see him go and just loosing crossbow bolts into random rocks, knocking them over, things of that nature for most of the ride. What would the rest of you like to do?
Hymgaie is gonna keep watch via the ground, and attend to his little ducks.
Bones is gonna focus on driving the cart.
All right.
He's looking forward to meeting another Warforged.
Actually, no. Hymgaie is making edits to Ron's poster. He has torn one down, and is making edits to it.
All right. Make me a sleight of hand check to see just sort of like the artistic nature of it.
Okay. I also have like forging abilities, so like I can like, I don't know if that.
So are
like,
you
papers
trying
and
to
stuff like
are you
that?
trying to like copy the style onto another sheet of paper, or are you just trying to make
Yeah.
edits to the other one?
Like I'm making edits, but I'm also like trying to create it on a different piece
So you're
of paper.
doing like a
because,
trace?
Yeah.
like tracing the initial like design, but changing the words and stuff like that, and maybe like adding some flair to it.
Okay. You do note that as the trace comes out, or make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Also, welcome
So
in,
what
Nick.
is it? That is
Okay,
a.
hello, sorry.
No worries.
That's a 9 plus 11. That is a 19.
That'd be a 20. Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
trace comes out looking really well. You do note that
18.
any changes you attempted to make to the other one, you put it on and the ink just rolled right off of the paper.
Figured as much. Yeah.
Yeah, looking around as well on this path this way, there doesn't seem to be too much actual landscape here. It's really just a lot of sand and rocks. You see some scorpions wandering around out in the distance. You see some things that very likely are sort of large creatures that that don't seem to pay much
Large
attention to you.
creatures.
Yeah,
You know what, Hymgaie? You know what's gonna be funny is Hymgaie's gonna make these posters. They're gonna be like, "Have questions? Speak to the first Hymgaie ChaReeves." And then people are gonna talk to Hymgaie and they're gonna follow Hymgaie and not Ryan. No, I'm just kidding.
You're already trying to usurp him, I see.
Mhm.
You
You get
usurper.
summon snowball. It goes
Usurper.
right to your head.
Magnificent energies. The ruinous powers of Ron.
All right. So you go the day and you really don't run into any issues. You get to just about the base of this pretty monstrous looking mountain. It's made of this tan orangish rock which shoots up in spires up into the air. And right as you're sort of on the edge of that, you start to settle in for the night.
We'll make camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other two, Saren and Draw, throw up camp very quickly and are surprisingly make a surprisingly good camp. With
Interesting.
sort of tents and all. And they start to settle down. Well, who'd like to take the first watch?
You
Well,
know,
I
I
drove
don't.
here.
Oh.
I can take whatever is easy. I don't need to sleep much.
I'm fine with whatever. You guys can just tell me when and I'll do it.
Ah, wonderful. I figure whoever's waking us up in the morning, I figure the ducks will do that for us. But yeah. He Sauron seems a little like tired, sort of worse for wear. He might have.
You can take the later watch. Don't worry about it.
I'll
take
go
the first watch.
I
Oh,
was gonna
okay.
say
Ben can go first.
I'll go first because I like I don't like being interrupted when I'm sleeping. Personally. But yeah, I can do first watch. Can my bird also do first watch with me?
Does a raven have night vision?
Potentially.
It does
I don't know.
not.
It can still watch.
I mean, it can,
works
but it doesn't have night vision or
It's not
it
gonna
dark
see
vision.
much.
Doesn't have
I don't
dark
have
vision, so
dark-
it's really not going
I
to
don't-
see much.
I don't
You
have dark
also
vision
don't
either.
have dark vision, so okay, that's fine.
I can go first. I'll go first. I have dark vision.
I mean, you guys can
It's
both
fine.
go first. Like you have,
Yeah,
like,
that makes it easier.
you know, you have
Sure.
you have 5 members in your group plus the ducks.
Plus
so,
Harold.
Plus bird.
all right. So,
All right. We'll both go.
All right. So either one of you make me a check, or both with
What
disadvantage.
check are you looking for?
This
My
would just be a
passive is
perception.
16.
And you can
Passive
also just use a passive.
I
I'm
can
gonna
use
go with
passive my passive perception is a 24. So.
Okay, so passive will only tell you things that are sort of within your range of sight in terms
How
of
is that
sight-based
possible?
things.
How
How
is
do you
what
get
possible?
24? How do you get 24 passive perception?
Because I'm very cool.
That doesn't answer my question at all.
I have it's in my feats. I have the observant feat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can read lips.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Not at night though.
No, but if I see two people talking, I can understand what they're saying if I know the language.
Okay. So as you are both sitting down and the night starts to fall, a couple hours into your watch, you start to hear this squeaking. Just
I
this.
investigate.
Are the ducks?
And it's
Y'all hear
becoming
that?
louder.
You're sleeping. Shush.
Yeah, you're a sleeping guy.
Oh, I don't know. Him guy's just chilling. Ducks are laying on his chest. You hear that? Oh. Huh? Alright. He's asleep.
Well, let's see what's up. I'm gonna.
What direction is it coming from?
Yeah.
Seems to be coming a little bit from the northwest-ish.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up a little bit and get a look.
All right. Make me a perception check.
Okay.
with disadvantage because you are trying to look beyond your like 30 to 60 feet of vision.
15.
15. Okay. In the moonlight, you can see the shadowy silhouette of this like hulking, massive figure. You can't exactly tell what it is, but it just seems to be like lurching forward at a steady pace, each in still with this rhythmic.
There's some kind of large creature or vehicle I'm gonna land to tell Van.
Well, just prepare yourself. I would
We should
say.
wake people up.
I'll go shake the militiamen and be like, something's coming towards us from the north. We don't know what it is. We don't know.
They hear that. They both look at each other, and the draw just vanishes. You watch as he goes, and he sort of scuttles off to the side and disappears into the darkness. Well,
He coming back?
Yeah, is did he just run?
no. Let's just say, if we don't see him, they don't either. And he
Okay.
goes and
Sure,
he
we'll find
draws
out.
his sword.
Well, we
Alright.
don't know what it is.
Don't know if
So
it's what it is yet, but be on your guard.
As always.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get a better look at it.
All right, make another perception check. Do you want to get like close or?
Well, I'm gonna probably move within about 100 feet of it.
Okay.
Disadvantage or no?
Yes.
Okay. 14.
14. Yeah, there's nothing much you can really gain.
Does it look like
out
a
of
a
it.
vehicle or like somebody walking?
You see there's a lot of movement to it, but it really just is hard to see without getting close to it. Like it seems to sort of be like lurching and moving forward in a like very rhythmic fashion.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer,
All
like
right.
60 feet,
60 feet.
right at the range of my dark vision.
Okay. You don't need a perception check then. As you start to enter in there, you just hear someone say, "Oh shit! No, don't attack! No, don't.
Hello there. I'm gonna fly in a little closer.
Please, there's a delivery. Please don't.
Delivering what?
Looking back behind, you can see that this is actually a shipment. There are sort of 2 oxen up at the front, a small little cab for the driver, which is just a seat, and on the back is a massive ship.
Ship.
It's about
Oh.
50 feet in length, single mast in the middle. It's like a cog.
What's this
ship.
for?
I am not allowed to say. I am I on my way to Dry Gully. I think I might have taken a wrong turn.
To Dry Gully. Well, that's where we came from.
Who are you?
I'm gonna roll insight on this.
Okay.
I don't see any of this happening.
Yeah, no, it's still right now. He's probably like maybe like 200
20.
feet out.
Modded 20.
A modded 20. This guy is like pissed his pants.
Well, you're a big hulking metal individual
Yeah,
that's
who
flying.
needs? Well, I'm a little confused because Dry Gully has a bit of a well-known water problem. I don't know why you'd be bringing a ship there.
Look, I don't ask questions. I'm delivering from Dunwich. The ship.
Who's asking for a ship?
Bones, do you see anything?
Quiet. Talking.
Oh God, I walk over.
All right, you start to walk over. Hymgaie.
Hymgaie is gonna just sit in the cart and just watch this unfold.
All right. Bones, you watch as he slowly reaches his hand down underneath the seat, and you just hear a "Thum!"
and
I shot an
you
arrow.
look over, and there's a small
ejector seat?
crossbow. No, there's a small crossbow bolt sitting right next to the driver's hand. The driver like reels like, oh god, no, don't, please don't. And you
I'm gonna
look over,
suffuse.
you see Draw standing next to the cart,
Oh, let's go.
crossbow out.
I'm going to suffuse my sword with holy energy. Not enough to like really be a divine smite or anything, just to kind of put the fear of God in this guy. Not that it's not there already. I'm gonna move in closer,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, "Did you steal this boat?"
No, I didn't steal the boat. I'm just delivering it.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Hymgaie would like to also roll insight if he can hear it.
You're a bit far away. If you want to get
21.
closer,
I'm
21.
not even there yet. I'm walking over.
Right.
I can't even
I'm
see
gonna
shit.
I'm gonna start like slowly crawling out of the
Hey,
boat
what's 9
or out
plus
of the
10?
cart.
All right.
19.
No.
So, Bones, while you initially had believed that this man had pissed himself, you can see that he actually has now.
Does it seem like he's telling the truth?
Yes,
when-
he
is
seems
this when-
extremely scared.
Is this when I walk-
I was reaching for the manifest.
Oh, well, hand it over, sir. No, it's just roads are dangerous this time of day.
He looks
Maybe
he
your
looks
voice.
over at Draw. Draw still has the crossbow just trained right on him.
I'm gonna wave Draw down just to hold it up, but don't put it away.
All right, he takes a couple steps back. The driver reaches underneath the seat and he pulls out a letter and he's just holding it out to you and shaking hands. At this point, Van and Hymgaie have reached the cart.
I'm gonna take the letter and read it.
All right,
Is it in Common or Elvish?
it is in common.
Okay, good. I can read it.
Dear
What does it say?
Dear LLC, your assistance in my personal matter has been invaluable. We have returned home safe from the hands of those who wish to harm us. Consider this a bonus for a job well done. Yours, Remia Pembleton.
Wow.
He gave us a fucking boat.
God.
The
Fucking
Pembletons.
good.
Wow.
Why'd he give us a boat to the fucking desert?
The Pembleton.
Oh my
the Pembletons
God.
are. That's how they made their money. That they're shipbuilders.
They're
Ocean
shipbuilders? Shit,
Trek.
no way.
Ocean Trek. Ocean Trek.
This is actually for us. What a coincidence.
Please just
Oh.
leave me alone. I just
Of
need to
course,
make my
no.
delivery.
I'm gonna tip him. I'm gonna tip him 2 gold for his trouble.
He recoils from anything you threw at him.
I'm not throwing it at him. I'm holding it out to him gently, and I'm gonna illuminate
Tell him
the
to-
tracks that we have left with the cart, and
Mhm.
show him that that's the way back to.
Tell him to. No, why bring the Drago? Tell him to bring it back to Dunwich. So it's an
What?
because it's a boat!
Oh, we could use a boat.
It is a boat.
It's a boat! Put the boat in the water!
Not just a boat, it's a ship.
At this point,
It's
as you're,
our
Didn't Morris
ship.
have to sign for it?
at this point, as you're sort of all settling down, Van, you start to
Yeah?
see a stirring from within the ship. None
Uh-oh.
else recognize it, but you see a small stirring.
My passive perception is tingling.
Hymgaie's
Uh,
gonna pass one of his new flyers to the boatman and
Uh,
be
ha-
like, "Do you need to
how
find
high-
God?"
How high up is it?
I don't want to find any
How high up is
divine.
it?
Please just
Well-
leave me alone.
I shall, but you should take this and look into
Orc.
maybe a higher power, a sense of strength that you could use to free yourself from such fears.
He grabs
Um,
it and he just sort of like shoves it into his coat. He's like, Thank you. Are you not
How-
going to kill me?
No, not at all. Thank you for the boat, sir. It's
How
been great.
how
Um,
how high is it?
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on this man so it doesn't look like he just pissed himself. And I'll be like, "Have a
Just
blessed
freshen him up a
day."
little bit.
Yeah, so I'll do
Alright.
that and I'll walk away.
All right. He seems to accept that. What was your question, Van?
How high up is the boat? So
It's,
where I can
it's
be
sort
like
of
on the.
it's in like a very low-seated cart, or sort of like wheels that are just sort of like dragging it
I'm
along.
gonna climb into it.
Okay.
I'll be like, give me. I think I just saw something. Give me a sec, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb into the boat.
All right.
You go and looking within, you see that there are 2 bundles aboard.
2 bundles.
4 ducks.
Yeah, 2 bundles.
Like
I investigate.
prisoners?
I investigate the bundles.
Okay. The first one you inspect is a heavy canvas-like material, likely the sail. The second
Okay.
bundle, however, seems to be a covering for something else. The surface underneath the sack is smooth and cold and moving. In an instant, the sack flies off with a large gust of wind. Nick, please describe your character.
What?
What?
Do you want an intro?
Yeah, give what does your character
Some
look
sort?
like?
He goes, well, boy,
Oh,
howdy.
post the picture of my dude.
Oh yeah, I'll post the pic.
Post the pic of my dude. My
You should
little man.
describe it so that way our audience can
Also
understand what he looks
describe.
like.
Okay,
Yeah, describe
I
him so I
will,
can
but-
punch him hard in the
but
face.
I wanna paint a picture. of
Before
the
I
little-
punch him
with the-
hard in the
I
face.
want to paint a picture of the little man.
Little man.
Little.
The little man. That is. So I imagine an Air Genasi having a sky blue complexion of skin, some ashen gray eyes, and then stone blue hair. I'm wearing a set of heavy chainmail armor, and on me I kind of have some more kind of industrial looking kind of canvas equipment that looks like it might be smithing tools of some sort. Oh, hey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm punching him. I don't know who this guy is. He scared the shit out of me.
Help
Can
me!
I-
He's
can I-
trying to rob us.
Can
I'm
I
gonna fly
react
up.
somehow.
Yeah, I know. I'm throwing a punch.
All right.
Okay, I can hear that the shit is going on, right?
We'll do attack.
All right.
Oh, I didn't bring my die. Shit. Oh,
I
gotta get
rolled
a die-
rolled
die
rolled a
roller open
14.
here.
I'm pretty sure 14
That
misses.
is never going to hit him.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I helped
All right.
Nick make his character, and he has a high AC.
So and you go to punch him, and you just like slam right into his chest, his
Oh.
armored chest. Gus, would you like to?
Hey there, friends. I don't know why you just did that.
Why are you in?
They're trying to take the
technically-
ship. They're trying to take the
This-
ship. Please,
No.
just
Technically, this.
Why are
Technically,
you
this.
gassing us on our ship? I don't wait. Hold on.
All right.
Civility. We
is
can talk about this. No more.
Why are you on
punches
our
have to
ship?
be
This is
thrown.
technically ours.
This is your ship?
Yes, we are LCC.
Oh well, shit. I mean, somebody kind of lent it to me, and I just, I took it across the strait, landed in Dunwich, and I needed to get somewhere. And hey, look at this beautiful mahogany wood.
Nick, one
Oh.
note. You took a different ship in, but you are
Oh,
sort of
God.
hitching a ride from Dunwich to Dry Gully on this shipment, as it were.
Why are you
I
going?
don't-
Why are you going to Dry Gully?
Why am I on this ship? Well, so I just, figured I'd hitch a ride. It's a long walk, and to be completely honest with you, I'm running away from foxes. I hate foxes; they scare me. So it seemed to be a bit more safer on this ship. I can't see any foxes who can climb a ship like this. Sturdy construction. And I'm on my way to Dry Gully.
You're an
Hymgai's
interesting
gonna
individual.
Pop through the front of the ship and be like, "I heard
Just,
Dry
cut a
Gully."
hole in it.
No. I'm assuming that there's like
Um,
an onboard, like he
there's,
just like rolled into it.
There's a guy in here
they can take
going to Dry Gully, guys.
Dry
and
Gully.
I completely apologize. I mean, it's been kind of a weird situation. I thought we were getting robbed, so I kind of hid. But now that I know that we're civil, we can be civil.
We
level with
thought
each
you
other.
were robbing
Are
us.
we
Yeah, I
civil?
thought you were-
Are they civil?
I'm gonna show him
Yes,
the patch.
I
I'm
go
gonna
over.
pat him on the back.
All be civil.
We're gonna show him
Um,
the
LCC
the
patches.
no, the documentation
Um,
that says we're going to Dunwich to
Oh,
get
okay.
water.
But why is a boat going to Dry Gully? There's no water
Because
there.
somebody shipped it. It's not like this
Somebody
guy's job
shipped the
isn't to ask
ship.
questions.
I
Well-
cannot answer to that, but please, my friends, acquaintances that are not robbing me. Thank God.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
goodness.
My name is Gus Tolman. Many call me Gus T. However,
I get it.
Uh, of the Tolman family of the small, humble village of Smeltstead. I'm traveling and actually doing some good work. My heart pangs for fabrication that I've been trained in. And I'm heading to Dry Gully because I heard they have a water problem.
That's what we're
Oh.
Well,
currently
as it
going
so
to do.
happens, we're going up to Dunwich to get the shipment of water to refill the water tower.
Well, technically, we're going to
So-
High Mesa first, then we're going to Dunwich, then going back. But that's
Would you
beside the
like to
point.
tag
Nice
along?
town. I was there and I helped repair their well. They're good folk.
Well, regardless, I think we need to tell this guy to go back to Dunwich.
I
Because-
can't go back to Dunwich.
Wait, sir, kind sir, I know I caught a ride on your boat, but I never caught why you're bringing this boat to Dunwich or to Dry Gully.
It's a gift. Technically, I don't know they got a gift.
We can explain it.
We'll explain on the way. Why
we
don't we
helped
just
out this Remier Pembleton fellow. Turns out he has a little bit more money than we thought he did.
now we
and
are
it looks like
well
he decided
endowed
to
with
give us a boat.
Rich patrons. Who do you
No.
happen to be, anyways, you band? You are a very tall individual.
Yeah, I am.
You are a robot, my friend.
Some might say a Star,
Star
Wars
Wars
robot.
What?
Well,
and-
they call me Bones Malone.
wait, table talk, Van. What like race are you again?
I'm a human.
Oh, you're just human. And you.
I'm here.
Human,
Don't,
and
don't
you.
try to punch me
human.
again.
Name's Van.
Nice to
sorry
meet
about
you.
the whole punching thing. You kind of scared me. I didn't expect to see anyone up in here, let
I
alone
understand
a heavily
is-
armed man that was
completely
hiding.
understand. Violence is sometimes an answer, but talking.
Is sometimes an answer.
Bit of
I want
talking
that
first.
on a bumper sticker.
Well, I'm sorry that I saw a man heavily armed pop out from behind.
Relax.
Anyways,
I'm
He's gonna
fine.
put himself in between Van and Gus.
I'm not gonna fight him. Okay, I'm walking
You're
away.
acting like you're gonna fight him, Van. Go get
I'm wa-
off the. Go hang out with the cart. Cool off.
At this
Mr.
point,
Robot,
Van.
sir,
I'm
we are
perfectly
being
fine.
civil.
Yeah, I'm being fine.
at this point,
Like-
Saren has showed up into the scene. Just says, "Oh my divines! Some of you seem to need to work on your bedside manner."
I'm hopping
Yeah.
off the boat. I'm lighting a cigar. I need to calm
He
down.
smokes cigars.
It's
Are
been
you
over
a-
several times.
Are you an
Yes,
inhaler?
yeah, we have.
Is Van an inhaler?
No.
Van is not a nailer.
Not a cigar inhaler.
He likes the he does it for the aesthetic, more or less. I'm just doing
I hope
it.
he enjoys the digestion issues.
Smells like some fine herb over there. I don't partake myself.
Nor do I know what fine herb is.
Okay, I'm gonna. Well, I'll introduce myself, I guess. They call me Bones Malone. I told you before, but we're the Low Cost Crusaders. We're based out of Dry Gully, bit of a adventuring guild outfit, whatever you want to call us. We're working for prominent citizen of Dry Gully and helping people along the way.
Okay, helping. That resonates. I too would like to help. Also a band with some patrons. Are you looking for anybody to travel with? As I said, I am deeply afraid of foxes, and I think more people will dissuade some of them from coming near me.
Well, I can't think of any time we've encountered foxes.
Well, that is
Are
a
you
good
afraid
sign.
of ducks?
No, ducks are completely fine.
Are you afraid of crabs?
I love crabs.
You love
Actually,
crabs?
one of my pet projects as a kid was to sort of tool something that looked like a crab, mechanical in nature. I didn't really get it off the ground. It's a dream of mine.
Well, I've got a crab we can introduce you to. Why don't
I'd
you come
love
along
I'd love
to
to
High
meet the
Mesa with
crowd.
us? And then on to Dunwich, we'll get the water and we can bring it back to Dry Gully and I'll introduce you to everybody.
What needs to be done on High Mesa?
Oh, we're just introducing ourselves in the area. We haven't been, operational for too long, trying to get a sense for the general situation around here. There's also these militiamen we're traveling with. I indicate them. Their boss
Yeah.
works out of here, and I have some questions for him.
Very good. Yes, let us go. It's all a bit weird to me, and it's good that I have guides now.
Well, it gets a bit
I'm
weird
pretty
around here.
much a simple farm boy, so this is my first time traveling, actually.
Really? How old are you?
25.
Fascinating.
Yep, I mean,
How
in
tall
my,
is he?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, in my farming village, we just farmed and smelted and crafted. Wasn't much reason to do much else.
Sounds
But
nice.
but yeah, I think it's time to see the world.
You got the
So
bug, huh?
yes, here
All
I
right.
am.
Well, then come with us. Coincidentally, a
Um,
slot seems to have opened up.
Oh no, we're gonna have to make her fill out more paperwork, aren't we? She
In a week.
hates
It's
that.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. She's gonna have like a Joker moment later, no doubt.
Oh, I'm sure
It's
the
fine.
paperwork will be
Morris
a
is gonna be
Oh,
breeze.
dead.
I stick out my hand to Gusty and I go, I sorry, didn't introduce myself there. I am Hymgaie ChaReeves.
Hymgaie,
That's
an
me.
absolute unit. I shake your hand.
Yes, you might say.
Yes, I see
So-
you may be
Anyways,
the muscle of the group, or the organic muscle.
and I the organic muscle, more likely.
Well,
My
the
trade is
one.
more in the muscles of my fingers in relation to music.
Ah, I'm excited to hear it. And
Oh,
a
I'd be
second,
delighted to play.
and you, Bones, the craftsmanship on your person is exquisite, may I say.
Well, thank you. I don't have too much to compare it to. I don't know how we're usually crafted.
Not well traveled, but I can't really pin down the methodology or uh, procedure that was used to make you. It's interesting.
Well, I'm trying to figure that out myself, so maybe you can help.
Well, I am a man attuned to metal.
So the one who it's good to know. The one who before we get into that, the one who was a little, trigger happy with the old 1-2 second ago. That's Van. Bit of a new recruit, but we're getting used to him. He's shaping up. He hasn't been
Yeah,
adventuring for a while. I don't think he's got to get a little bit less antsy.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, when did I lie?
well, all is forgiven.
Anyway, well, we can do this in the morning, but let's get on to High Mesa. I'm gonna tip the guy 2 gold for my personal thing for our trouble, just because clearly he was traumatized.
Yeah, he's still shaking a bit, but he's gotten
I'm
him.
gonna give him 3 gold.
All right, he's gotten himself oriented and starts pointing his shipment towards Dry Gully.
Yeah, I indicate our tracks to him so he can see the exact way to get back.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Now
wait
we
a
have to-
second. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Here.
Yes, Clark, a boat can't go on sand. It goes in water.
No, here. I have a little crab
What?
icon for you guys.
Crab icon.
Crab.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there he is. I completely forgot I had him.
It's
Yeah,
a
so that's
crab.
just
I
about
like
where you
crabs. You like crabs. We all like crabs.
Send him where? Oh, on
I
the.
like crabs. So do you.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Crab.
Yeah, you
let's
know.
go.
It's on Twitch.
I see him. That's badass.
Yeah,
Nice.
little icon.
All right. Well, you're most of the way there already. Good chum. I clap him on the back and send him on his way, I guess.
Yeah, he starts to head off post haste into the night.
All right. Well, let's get a move on to High Mesa.
Well, it's still the middle of the night. It's still we're technically
Well,
on
yeah,
sun.
let's return to camp, I guess. He's
We're
probably
still on
better
first watch.
idea. All right, let's get back to camp. I'm sure everyone's a little excited though. It's hard to get back to sleep after something like that.
Certainly not for the ship driver. He may not sleep for a while.
Poor guy.
So the rest of the night goes without any issues. If there's anything you guys want to get done during this time,
I guess I'll show
go
I'll show
ahead.
Gus my sword. How it was forged together from other weapons.
Oh, that is a cool sword.
That's what I got. But
It's very imaginative, very in the spirit of Noland. He would be pleased. He probably is pleased. Oh, my deity. Noland, the god of forges, innovation, the wonder maker. We all in our village, we all try to live by his teachings and in his image, hopefully to do good.
Every time I've met
craft.
a god, it seems like they make more trouble than they're worth. But he sounds like a good sort.
Oh, we've never met him, but we follow what he apparently set out long ago.
Doesn't make much sense to me, but I respect it.
Everyone here seems to be following some form of god.
Not me. Believe in myself, though.
Yet.
Yet.
You never know. Who knows? Knowing Ronnie's gonna tempt you too with something.
Tempt me with what? He's got to tell me where my friend is first. Son of a bitch.
Ron? Who's Ron?
Oh, don't worry about it, guy.
Some bastard Faye. Hymgaie can tell you about him.
Ask you guys to let his predecessor know not to trust Ron.
Oh,
no, Ron's a
trust his ass.
Ron is a great guy. He like
Yeah.
you should really meet him.
No,
I don't trust his
honestly,
ass.
I don't trust
He's a
him
piece
either.
of shit. He impersonated a dear friend. Now he won't tell me where he is.
I can't
That's how
eat
I
meat
feel
anymore.
about him.
I can't eat meat anymore because of that guy.
Yeah. I am now endowed in his
that's-
service because he tried to threaten an old woman. So yeah, he's not the best. We're working on it. I'm giving him some lessons on actually treating people, like people, and we're working through it. Nobody's perfect.
Doesn't seem like a good guy. Those are machinations of the bad type.
No, not yet. But we're working on it.
If my run is over, I'm gonna go to bed. My watch is over.
And now his watch is ended.
Yeah.
Put my sword next to me and just sleep.
Sleepy time. I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick.
All right. Yeah. So the rest of the night goes without too much issue. You awaken the next morning, and your awakened Saren sort of stands in front of you all before you make your way up. Now, this is about to be a bit of a treacherous hike. How nimble is that crab there?
Quite nimble. I'll ask Harold. Would you call yourself nimble?
I would call myself many things. Nimble would be one of them.
He's certainly a nimble fellow.
Well, I hope so, but I ain't exactly gonna be riding on that cart on the way up.
I'll walk alongside.
Understood. So,
Can always hop up if you need a break.
So you start making your way up the cliff here. Who would like to keep watch, and who would like to, and I will need a roll for you, Bones, for animal handling for this because this is a pretty treacherous path.
Ooh, that was a good roll. 24.
Good morning?
Yep. No, it's morning. You guys are starting to make your way up. The night passed without issue.
I'm gonna do something.
I'm back.
All right.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, you woke up the next morning and you're on your way up the cliffs to High Mesa.
I'm going just before I forget. Van forgets. He's been meaning to do this. He's gonna just find a scrap piece of paper in his bag. Some twine. Summon his bird. Write something. Tie it. Set him off. He's going somewhere. Off he
Okay.
goes. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, let me know where that is going.
You know
when you
where
get
it's
a
going.
chance. I assume, but I don't know.
The DM knows all.
No, I don't know all, so it doesn't exist. Your bird exits your line of sight and fucking vanishes behind the curtain. Like it's yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. And with a 24 making your way up with almost no real issue. There are a couple short or a couple switchbacks which are a bit rough to get around, but maneuvering with Harold and sort of like almost lifting the cart.
Is Ron Harold?
No,
Harold
Ron
is
not.
Ron Theory.
Yeah, go crazy with that one, internet.
It's not Harold.
So you go and you finally make your way to High Mesa. As you reach the mountain's peak, you can see the city silhouette. There are various defensive bracers on the outside of town, each showing signs of major usage. 3 massive spires of sandstone surround the city, each of which are wrapped with spiraling wooden steps leading to their peaks.
3
Welcome
massive spires,
to High
4
Mesa.
spiraling wooden steps, and a partridge
Yeah,
in
some
a
pretty
pear tree.
cool, and pretty cool architecture, I guess. I guess I don't want stone instead of wood up there, but. All right. Well, so what's the business?
Well, let's go with these guys and see Haywire.
I
That's
guess
his
so.
name.
All right.
We'll bring your ride in. I figure he might want to meet you as well. So, you follow along with them past all of the defensive barriers. As you approach, initially the guards on the outside sort of settle up, sort of point their spears out, but when they see Sa-Ren, they hold back and open up, allowing the cart to...
I guess I have kind of like a table talk question, or maybe a question for someone like Gus who might know this. But is there like a single political entity that controls these towns, or are they all like functionally independent?
Oh, I have no idea about the area.
Okay.
As I said,
Is this like some kind of fucking Mad Max situation, politically speaking? Or just like all these independent places and people fending for themselves, or is it more is there an overarching structure of some kind? Do people pay taxes?
Your understanding of this would...
I feel like Bones' understanding would be limited, but he wants to learn about it.
Or at least, like, the people of Dry Gully described the militia as a bit of a governing force.
Okay, so the militia, because it covers both the towns, is what I'm thinking. Right? Like High Mesa and Dry Gully are both covered by the same militiamen.
I mean, these are questions you would probably need to ask. Yeah, I would say you don't have a whole lot of knowledge about
I'll ask
that,
Haywire
but
then.
yeah. So
Anyway.
you make your way through most of this. There are a few sort of permanent buildings that are pretty they're pretty well put together. A lot of it is just a series of large tents and things.
Was it originally built as like a fortress?
By the looks of it, you can tell that it really just is a fortress.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you see, like there are children and families walking around, a couple merchant stands here and there, just selling.
But it's like
fruits,
military
odds and
families.
ends. But it seems very much like this is a fortification.
Okay.
And strategically speaking, I would say you have a general idea of this. This is the high ground. Looking around from on top of High Mesa, you don't see anything above you within your eyesight.
Right. I saw this when I flew up to gauge your location, right?
Yes, you did. This is like the highest point in Sartan.
So what's the elevation, like 3,000 feet?
3,000 feet. 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 3,000 feet.
Yeah, probably. You're not
Okay.
like in the cloud cover, but you're pretty high up, and they're also
So it's like
obviously in
a
the clouds.
medium-sized Catskill Mountain-sized mountain.
Yeah, like it took
Okay.
it took you like half a day to sort of go up a very dedicated path to get to the top.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So the militiamen bring you over to Haywire's tent, this is more of a. This is like a lot of the buildings here are like sort of these combinations of like tents and tarps with actual upheld structures. Um, you enter the commander's room. A large window is overlooking the rest of town. A single being stands there, covered in moss and twigs. He is warforged. At least he looks like one. He is missing armor pieces. Grass and branches sprout out of these gaps in between copper plating. He turns to look at you, using his wooden walking stick to assist his fractured body. Before you stands Haywire, a warforged unlike any you have seen.
I still don't know how your appearance has to do with hay made of wire. But it is nice
I
to
think
meet you.
I think it refers to the idea of, you know, technological feats, um, not following the pattern that they are used to. But quite an
I think
impressive name.
maybe it's just a name. You ever thought of that?
Maybe it's also just a name. It's a
I'm
badass
just gonna
name.
walk up and hug him.
Oh,
Oh,
wait. I don't know if that's gonna end well.
You
I'm
go,
just
you
gonna
walk
walk.
No.
forward, and you
I felt like, I don't know,
you hug him, and he
some
says,
kind of urge to do that.
"Well, it is quite nice to meet one of my kind. We are quite a rare sight to be seen here in Sartan."
I back up. If you could, you know, if Bones could tear up a little, he would be. You know, it's really, I don't know, it's hard. I tell him. You look like you've been through a lot.
Yes, yes, you are well constructed. You will be a great asset.
Well, I'm not here to sign up necessarily. I'm with the LCC out of Dry Gully. But
LCC leader Morris. Yes, we have done work with him previously.
yes. Well, we're working for him now, but they call me Bones. I don't know if I have some kind of, you know, other designation, but that's what I go by.
And I by Haywire. And he goes and he reaches out his hand towards you.
I'll shake his hand.
All right. Getting
I
a
don't know.
better look at him, you can see that a lot of his body is sort of made up of like this hardened bark wood, and and the rest of him is just copper.
He looks like Bender in that one episode of Futurama.
Yeah, and the rest of him is just copper. And you can see there are like twigs and wires all just like sticking out of different orifices, sparking every once
You know,
in a
it's
while.
not often I see one like me, but I don't think it's ever I've seen one quite like you. What's with the copper plating? Specialty? Or repairs?
No, the copper was how I was originally constructed. As for the wood, this was my own addition. I had come from very far away and have found myself here. These are my militiamen, and they are here to protect Sartan as best they can.
Yes, they were very helpful. There was an attack on Dry Gully. I mean, I'll let them tell you about that, but their help was invaluable.
Of course, that was foreseen, and they were sent there post haste. Yes.
Well, I don't know. I gotta. Do you know anything about our kind? Because I really don't. I gotta tell you. You know, they dug me up, I guess, 3 or so years ago, and I've never. You know, I've met people who can tell me what a Warforged is, but I've never met anyone who can tell me what a Warforged is like.
I am not entirely sure how to describe this. I have found my what is your purpose?
I don't know yet.
Understood. I have found my purpose, and it is here. To quote a friend, to examine one's existence is a exercise in futility.
What friend is this?
Ah, yes, he is one who sees quite all. Deschanté. He is nearby. He is our great seer.
He's who foresaw the attack?
Yes, he foresees all attacks. In fact, he may have actually found a base for those who have been causing such attacks.
Well, we'll have to go talk to him.
Can I count on you for your aid?
Very likely, yes. We're in the middle of a water delivery to Dry Gully. We just took a detour to come meet you.
Ah, yes, water. Things that normal eat and drink.
Yeah.
But not us, I see. Ah ha ha ha.
Yeah, I don't really understand it, but people of Dry Gully need it, so that's what we're here for.
Yes.
I guess that's sort of what my purpose is, I guess, but
How may I be of assistance?
do you remember anything from back then?
Back when? I know only of my purpose. I arrived here, I cleared it out, and I have brought together my militia.
You cleared it out of bandits, or?
Yes, some time ago, several 100 years. First memory.
100 years?
Found my purpose.
Oh, man. Cleared it out of what, bandits? Yeah, and I asked that. Is that how you got damaged?
No. This is how I have always been. Some
Right
have
then.
called it shoddy workmanship.
Who built you?
He just shrugs his shoulders.
Fair enough.
And he continues to walk around. During this conversation as well, he's just been like walking around. He like paces over. He looks at the window. He checks something on like the desk nearby. He like looks at some papers, looks at a map, looks over it, looks over at his militiamen, goes back to the window. He's just been like constantly sort of moving around in these very rhythmic states.
Also, do you know? So was this under the Unitary?
This place, High Mesa?
No, I mean your creation when you found your purpose. When you were sent here.
I do not know. I came on my own accord. This is my town. These are my people.
All right.
Cork.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just like approach and just say hi? And
Of course.
would I have any expertise to just look at what's wrong?
I would say make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. There we go. That's right. Oh yeah, baby. I got natural 20.
Natural 20. By the looks of him, just sort of looking him up and down, you can tell that he really did seem to be constructed together. If what he said is correct, that this is how he was made, that he was made of very like scrapped, non-high quality materials. And that seems to be the sort of
The issue.
the thing that has caused this sort of condition in the way his sort of mannerisms and the way that he acts.
As a forged cleric, would I be able to do anything about it?
No, you would not. This is something, or
Just about him.
yeah, this is just sort of how he is.
Inherent in essence of the creature. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Kind
it's
of
very nice
dubious
to meet you,
there.
Haywire. we'll certainly be back to offer our aid for the clearing out that base.
Yes, the Chitin Company shall no longer exist under my watch.
All right. Do you know anything about this, by the way? I'm going to show him the sword.
He just holds it, takes a look at it, and says, "No, this is not something that I am familiar with."
Well, maybe your seer will know. Do you know where he is? We could go talk to him.
Yes. Sa Ren, please take them to him. They seem to be of they seem to possibly be of great assistance in our upcoming raid. Of course they wire. I'll take them where they need to go. Come on now.
All right, so I guess that's how we're gonna help.
I'm interested in seeing that seer. Not gonna lie.
Well, that's where we're going.
Oh, perfect.
All right. So you make your way out. As you start to get a little distance from the tent, Siren looks over and says, "Well, what did you think? Not a lot of people enjoy their first time."
I think he's wonderful.
As do
He's
I.
very free.
How many people live here?
Don't exactly do much of a census, but couple hundred or so. Most of them families related to militiamen, things of that
Do you
nature.
guys, do you guys have
Stalkers.
everything you need?
Yeah, just about. Everything sort of works for us up here.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You can say that again. You mean what you said to him? Are you gonna help out on this raid?
Talking to me?
Just sort of gesturing and talking to all of you.
Seems like the kind of thing we do.
Hey, if there's a problem and people are being perhaps uncivil, I kind of like grab the handle of my mace on my side and say, yeah, violence is sometimes an answer.
Is that your catchphrase? I love it.
It's not my catchphrase.
How many catchphrases does he have? Guess we'll find out.
Yep.
Find out how many catchphrases.
What's the seer's name again?
I shall tell you in a moment. So you make your way over to another tent. It's of similar size, a little bit off to the side. Sitting within, actually, you go to that initial one, you look around, there isn't anything in there, surprisingly. Saren looks around and says, "Ah, shit, yeah, he's probably in the barracks getting some grub. Let's head on over there." So once again, he starts wandering around. Just you're seeing a lot of this city, and as you approach the barracks, you can hear someone screaming within. You as you walk in, you find that the source is a aged half-orc dressed in a long leather tailcoat. Veins bulge out of the sides of his neck as he scolds what looks to be a teenager. Though you haven't been able to decipher exactly what he's been saying thus far, the half-orc finishes this rant with an echoing bellow. "How hard is it to make your bunk?" A moment later, the young victim pushes his way past you, tears swelling in his eyes as he runs out into the courtyard. You are now in the barracks.
Hey, what bunk?
Looking next to the half-orc, you can see that there's a bunk that isn't really made that well.
Hey, my new friends, can you get this man's attention? Or nobody dislikes magic here, right?
Not as I'm
Not that
aware.
we're unsure.
We just got here. Can SRN?
Soren, I mean, I don't even need magic for this. Can I go over and just construct the bunk?
You have to construct the bunk?
It's not
What?
made. It's not
It's
not
not
created.
no, when I said made, I mean like the blanket is not like
It's a dirty bed.
yeah,
Oh, I
it's
thought he was building an IKEA bunk, and I was gonna help the
Ha,
child.
ha, ha.
Okay,
no,
never
no, no, no,
mind.
no. He's making his bed.
I was like, oh, craftsman moment.
You're a craftsman character.
Sad.
Everything looks like an IKEA product.
Sad craftsman moment when you said, "Oh, you don't need a bed made." Aw.
Best to
Oh.
just let
Dusty
him be
canonically
though.
takes apart his bed every single morning and then puts it back together at night and then reassembles it in the yeah.
It makes for good practice.
But
So his
let's just
version of making the bed is completely constructing it and then putting sheets on.
Yeah.
best
Genasi before, Clark?
Hmm?
Yeah, it's-
Have
Breeze.
I ever met a Genasi before?
Yeah, we met Breeze.
Yeah,
Oh, we
met
met
Breeze.
Breeze. We did meet Breeze. Did it
That's
ever
it.
strike me he was more than like a spicy blue human?
I mean, he was floating.
I've seen humans float.
I mean, I guess.
In
Or whatever.
rivers. In rivers.
Yeah, in rivers, yeah. He
I don't think I have anything that allows me to float.
Yes, you do. You have levitate.
Oh, I can do that on myself. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, you can do
Yeah,
it
you
on
have levitate.
yourself.
Sweet.
Saren just sort of walks past this figure who was screaming and just sort of whispers to you, now is probably not a great time to get in it with Alston. Let's move along. He's not who we're here for.
Fine by me.
Well,
Best not
don't
inter-
seem right. But let's
Best not-
we'll get back here.
Best not to interfere with how things
Just
are done.
training.
It is training, exactly. If we interfere, that kid will never learn.
And I'll throw the art in here as well before I forgore. There's Osden Barraker.
That's the one yelling.
Yeah, that was the one yelling.
Nice.
So you enter into the area. It seems to have been you entered in through sort of the housing area, barrack side of those who don't like have their own homes or tents inside High Mesa to sort of like accumulate here. Walking through all of it, you enter into sort of a dining area. There's a simple bar, place that's sort of it's very much like an army kitchen where there's just sort of a big like pot of stew that they're making and dealing out to everybody. Saren walks right past it, bringing you over to a guy who is sitting in the corner. He is a man dressed in an exquisite suit with a hawk-feathered hat. His dark, rust-colored face is partially covered by a well-kept beard. Your attention then shifts to his eyes. While one of them looks normal, the other glows with an orange energy, almost bursting from his face. He grins, slightly maneuvering his toothpick, which rests within his lip.
Fireface?
Here is the art for you.
Damn.
Interesting.
How may I
Hello.
be of assistance?
Well, we're LCC out of Dry Gully. Unless you already know that.
I don't know all things.
Haywire said you know most things.
Well, I won't
I know
contest
almost
that.
everything, Jim the human.
I don't know. Hymgaie, you've been quiet lately. You have anything to say?
Not necessarily. I'm not gonna lie, a little out of my comfort zone here. I'm not really sure what's the dealio.
So how do you exactly how does your ability work exactly? How do you see things? I'm quite curious.
Well, as all people just see things with their regular eyes, I see things with my divine one. my special eyes.
Look with your special eyes, my brand.
My brand.
My brand.
Um,
God, that was a bit we haven't said in a while.
It comes to me at random. See things every once in a while.
Do people like seek you out and like they ask for you to like see for them, or like are you just like a seer in general of things?
I would say I'm a little bit of both. I've been using my divination mostly to supply information for the militia.
Hmm. What would it take for you to see for me? I'm quite interested.
Might be more than you can afford.
How much we talking?
Couple hundred gold might loosen my lips.
Is that within the group budget?
I don't
I
think
I,
so.
I don't fucking know. Who has my money?
Let's
Who has,
fucking. You
I'm just
have your
curious.
money.
No, I don't. I don't have the Alex funds. I gave that all to
I
you
don't
guys.
have
That's
that
not
much
your
money.
money.
It was my money.
You're not Alex.
I know I'm not.
That was your choice.
Mhm.
I don't know how much money Van has.
And
Wait,
does
Got
not
a
have
like
that.
rich elf wife.
so we don't have enough money. I don't have any money.
Yeah, well, we'll tell you know. How about an agreement?
Well, yeah.
We'll help you clear out this um 3 Kreen business, and you can give us some readings.
What exactly would you like to know about? I mean, if you're just looking for a simple reading, I'm not the person you speak to.
No, it's more of a I want to know about. Oh,
That would be
you
Roxanne.
don't really know about the past, do you?
Nah, the past ain't exactly my purview. I see
More
things
interested
that are.
in that than the future these days, but
How
think of something.
how far ahead can you see exactly?
Depends on how hard I focus.
Hmm.
How did Haywire find you?
I more found him. I became afflicted with this, goes and points up to his eye. I became afflicted
Right.
with this and decided to use it for a little good.
That is good. But what do you know about this 3 Kreen situation?
Oh, the Cat and Company. They used to be just a simple little gathering of those types, and then they started to get organized. They've been hitting caravans all across the trail north and or east and west.
They ever do anything as bold as attack Dry Gully before?
Well, ain't exactly much in Dry Gully to go and try and raid, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's confusing. I don't know what they wanted.
Well, sounds uncivil to me.
It was quite uncivil. They were attacking civilians as soon as we got there. We barely arrived in time, and then the militia barely arrived in time to bail us out.
Well, if we meet him again, and is
We'll
that
be
the aim?
prepared. But all right. Well, it's very nice to meet you. This is an interesting place.
Indeed, High Mesa is truly a glorious little town.
It's one of a kind, that's for sure.
Mm.
Wait, so and there is fire coming out of this gentleman's eye, right?
It's not really fire. It's just sort of this orange arcane energy.
Okay, so I am not interested as much. Still interested.
This is just pretty interesting in general. Doesn't have to involve fire to be interesting.
Well, it would interest my flame-loving mind. Flames are cool.
Well,
Right.
how far out is this this camp that we have to clear out?
Ah, well. This camp, from my visions, it'll be about a day's travel south. Certainly a camp, not not exactly a.
Not really fortified.
Not really an organized thing. It's just a base camp. Understand?
Oh, they're certainly organized. Our scouts have been running lines down there just to see exactly how set up they are, and they are set up. But
How
this
many?
is new.
How many are we talking?
Our scouts range maybe 20, 50.
20 to 50.
No, that's a big number difference, but we didn't exactly want to get close. These are the sorts of types that don't exactly stick around if they know they're being watched.
Including the 4 of us, how many men are you guys throwing in this raid?
Not exactly sure. Maybe a couple. I know Siren and Troll will definitely want to go, given their knowledge on it. But
All right.
beyond that, not sure because we still need to have enough here lest another town be attacked. Can't just
Good
send
point.
out all the heavy hitters.
I mean, how many of us are there?
There are 4. Plus
6.
Tundo if he comes back.
6 counting the 2
Yeah.
those 2. So we have 6
We
confirmed.
can, yeah. Well, it won't be for at least another week because we have to finish the water delivery.
Oh, right. That is important work.
We have time to get prepared. We should find some time they won't expect it.
Best you do.
You know, element of surprise and all that.
By the time we're done with the water thing, we can come right back here and it'll be time to set off.
Yeah, seems reasonable to me.
Is that what your plan is then? And he looks over to Siren. I do assume that Haywire signed off on all this. He did indeed. They're more than welcome to come along. Understood. Well, is there anything else I can do for you? If you're looking for more primitive readings, I'm sure that Roxanne could do you some good.
Oh, I guess. Do you have a quartermaster?
What exactly for?
Trying to find out about this. I'm gonna show him my sword.
Fancy blade.
Don't know if it was dug up with me or not. Gotta learn more about it.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Not sure how well our quartermaster will do. He's still pretty green.
All right. I'll stop in anyway. But thank you for your help, and we'll be back here soon enough.
Understood. I shall await your return. And I know you shall return.
Does he say he
Fabulous.
looks forward to things often?
Hmm?
Does he say he looks forward to things often?
Perhaps.
Nice.
Well done. The Dunwich then, fellas.
Yeah, looks like it. Why don't we just
See-
stock up on a couple more, meals? Because we have 4 now.
Oh, true.
Food.
Well, we are in a cafeteria, so.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a cafeteria. Or a mess hall.
Yeah,
a
mess
hotel?
hall. Mess hall was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
This is a hotel?
This is a hotel.
May I take your hat, sir?
They call my room the mess hall.
Hey, yo.
You think they got the beds made out of hay? Those are the best.
I don't know from beds.
Anyways,
Not too picky.
let's move forward, shall we? What's the next step?
Dunwich.
All right, to Dunwich. After some good old grub, and Hymgaie gets in line to eat because after a lot of talking, it's lunchtime.
All right. So you all settle in, enjoy a quick meal, and set off back on the cart, heading to Dunwich. And that
Boy,
brings
oh
us.
boy, I can't wait to get used to this ship.
That does bring us to the end of our session this evening.
All right.
Good job.
Oh man,
we-
everybody.
Alright.
yeah,
we
it
actually-
is already 11. Well, I
we
guess I
ended,
got
like-
here at like 10.
We ended like on time for once. That like
Actually
never
ended on
happens.
time. Insane
Wow.
fucking thing, dude. That's wild.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
This is one of those episodes where it's what is it?
We all look at the sunset and we all just stare at it and like
5-step. It's like a 5-stepper, a 5-step
You
episode.
have all met Gus.
Yep. Gus is there. Gus is in the. His name is on screen.
Gus is everywhere.
Gus.
Gus is here. Gus is there. Gus is fucking everywhere. And he won't die.
And he'll be able to levitate himself.
Oh, could that be the title? Could that be the title of the next episode? Gus is here. Gus is there. Gus is everywhere.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Gus has
I am a
been
mobile
everywhere
boy.
yet.
I am the most mobile out of all of us on the team.
in heavy armor too.
Yeah, no,
Um,
you are mobile as fuck.
With
Yeah,
the mobile
Alright.
feet.
with the mobile feet. Yeah.
He's an
45
absolute
mobile.
unit.
Yeah, 45 feet, heavy armor, 19 AC.
45 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he's a quick little man.
Air Genasi's
guy
have a
finally
Air
has to
Genasi's have a
look up
35 movement speed,
now.
and then there's also the mobile feet adds an extra 10 on top.
Can Bones and Gust race to see who can fly across?
I
Well,
feel like
levitate-
Can we
both
have a
of them-
race?
Well, no,
I'm
here's
How
the
does
thing.
slightly
levitate
slower.
work?
Yeah,
we
levitate
have
just means
a-
you hover. That's a fly
Yeah.
spell. Fly spell's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a flight speed, not a.
Wait, is there
levitate-
nothing I
hovering
can
speed.
do to like produce wind? I'm looking around.
Not
You
really,
can cast
no.
produce
No,
wind,
You
probably.
can like have
No,
a
that
gust
w-
spell. Like you
that-
can take
I
that
don't
spell.
think I don't think that's an option.
No,
Yes?
levitate and the other spell I can't remember were the optional spells you got.
Levitate and feather falling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
feather falling and levitate were the ones he got as a Air Genasi.
Yeah.
But like when I was a druid, I could get gust, but I can't get
Oh
gust.
yeah, you can't get gust now. Yeah, well that's the
Yeah.
that you very much like that. That's sort of your being. It's more like your being is of air than you can like control it. More so to say.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good session, everybody.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. A lot of.
Uh,
Glad
I got
homie.
learn
kinda
my
hungry.
character.
I'm kind of hungry.
You wanna play some Mario Party, Jake?
Ugh, no, I don't have Mario Party.
I can be back in
Negative
like
ghost
5 minutes.
Oh my
Mario
god,
Party.
Nick.
Nick.
All right.
Cracker Barrels.
Go
Good
ahead.
night.
Say the
Out.
thing. Say the thing.
Retreat.
Podcast out!
Thank you.